Radiance is online for Raven's Bristleback.
This could be either a really quick game or a really long game. Because I see GEEK Fam has the potential of just snowballing out of control just because of how far behind this Ember is.
Right. If they win a good fight.
Yeah, then it can equalize. But like Signal needs like two to four good fights for them to really be back in the game.
Yeah. Well, they're waiting right now for Roya's BKB, and he is very close to it. Only a couple hundred gold away. And that might be the timing that they wait to push up for high grounds. As you have Force Staff and Blink on the Tiny. And getting closer to a Glimmer Cape on this Coddle. So they try and take down that mid-tier 1 tower, but won't be able to secure it. An 8,000 gold lead already for GEEK Fam, who throughout this minor qualifier have looked super dominant. Have they even lost a game yet?
No, they've been 2-0-2-0, and no, they're here in the finals.
Okay.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, we'll see if Signal Ultra have the answer. Right now, it's just split push and try and cut waves, it looks like.
BKB's up on OD.
Yeah,
I think they either want to force
Dubu. In some trouble? Possibly? He's going to walk away from him, it looks like. And OD found him! Nando tried to hide away, but they TP'd to the shrine and find that pickoff, and now Grims is going to die as well. Oh, that was really unfortunate for
I can't believe
Signal Ultra.
Dubu lived through that. He immediately tossed the Willow as soon as he got fire blasted. And then
he was able to cast it before the fire blast?
Yeah, well no, he cast it after the fire blast, but the PL wasn't in position to start attacking Dubu, otherwise he would have died for sure.
Yeah, it's rough. Unless Signal Ultra gets some BKBs, you know, I don't. Undying's not even going for a BKB. Like, I can agree with the Halberd as well, but still, it's like, yeah.
He just needs to hope the OD doesn't notice him.
Like he needs to get like multiple decays off, and then that's like where Ember can like slowly poke at them. And this OD has Aegis, so like there's no way they're killing him twice.
Yeah.
You have a BB that you have to try to go behind, or Earthshaker, you don't want to be too all pumped up.
Yeah, it feels like it's. I mean, the answer is that they like have Van to kind of deal with the Bristleback, but not really. They don't have anything at all to deal with this OD, and it was a first phase OD.
Yeah.
Well, draining the strength of the Bristle is a good, nice way to start this.
Ryoyo split pushing top with the other catapult.
I don't know if it's going to be enough. Jamesy is also going off to the side here, seeing if he can clear through and make some space for his team here.
I'm surprised Raven didn't protect the mid.
Yeah, I thought they were going to just let OD take top.
Like, I don't see him dying, you know.
I guess they're just going to go high ground.
Alright, starting to burn through and build up some stacks.
He's like, I don't want to get decayed anymore, guys.
They're moving in. Van's getting
How
it
long
done.
does the KD buff last?
It's a while. It's at 45 seconds. So he's about to hit level 15.
4 maximum.
And then if he takes the level 15 talent, then it's a minute and a half.
What's the other talent? Is it damage?
Yeah,
Tombstone Zombie.
Oh, so that's 5 decays possible. Like, so like you can have 9. That's 10 times 20.
Now you can have more than that. It's only 4-second cooldown. It lasts forever.
Oh yeah. What am I talking about?
You're thinking 10 because of the strength.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where you got that number from, Grims.
So yeah, you can have you can have infinite. You can
infinite.
You can take
infinite.
And we're only talking about attacking one hero. Also, he gets multi-hero decays.
Yeah.
Oh, Nando. Oh, he gets willowed.
They know who's.
They got the quills on him.
TP away. TP away. TP away. He did it a little bit too late, and he still gets it. Nice.
I thought Cuckoo
Ember might get caught here at bottom. Raya TP'd. Oh,
just out.
Smelt the gank coming.
I mean, this is okay right here for Signal. This is about the best they could hope, but they need to get those BKBs online.
Yeah.
And Ember has his Undying. He's switched over to a Blade Mail now, which is kind of cool as well, but we'll see if he decides to stick with that or not. Force Staff is going to be the item for Sky, and Lancer already has his Reaver.
Like, see, this is one of the downsides of the turn, like Signal into picking this Ember, but they didn't ban out the OD.
Right.
So you kind of want to remove that hero. Like, I remember playing against Genespris. They always ban out OD just because it counters 1, 4 of his heroes, and 2, Ember Gunner.
Toss back. Underneath. Pops the Blade Mail. Force Staff from the sky, keeping him alive. Van still living. Can drop the Tombstone if he wants, but OD's on top of him. And that is more than problematic. That is a dead Undying with no buyback because he bought out a Blade Mail. And now looking for the high ground pressure. Ogre is also going to buy a Blade Mail, hoping to just walk in and get Sanities, but I don't know if Royo even needs to really worry about that. They're fine as they are. So Geek fam will take the tier 2 tower, still hanging on to that Aegis for another minute. And it looks like they're not going to tempt fate and go high ground. A little surprised.
Almost have the Shivas completed on Ryoya.
And Nando almost has his heart done.
But it's not going to be enough. It's just more in for Odie to steal. I mean, it makes him like allow him to be like this front line so that they can't just go on the Undying, and you know.
They are struggling to kill these illusions though. Like these juxtaposed illusions are just basically single-handedly zoning out Raven. Because sure, Coddle can restore his mana, but it's
annoying.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
Dude, bold prediction. I think Signal are going to win this game.
That's extremely bold.
Yeah.
What are you basing that off of?
Really bold. This Odie's a god.
The Undying Aghanims?
The Undying Aghanims. Just wait and see.
It's not gonna happen.
Wait and see.
Ryoya has not activated
this
single.
Odie, I think, just like if he gets all 5 of them, they'll die to his ulti.
Yeah.
He's got the level 20 talent now, +2.
Oh my god, you're right. He does.
Tombstone's down. Decay stacking up.
There it is.
Oh, Astral defensive.
No Astral afterwards. Oh, Will of the Wisp is down. That's scary. Grim's walking in. BKB out from Jamesy, trying to find more. Gets Dubu, but they won't be able to find anyone else.
It's very well timed. The OD Aegis was timing out at that precise moment.
Yeah, I guess that's why they wanted to take a fight.
And look at Ban. He's big, bad, and out of control.
So much
Look
HP.
at how big he is. He's so strong.
Dude, the HP bar doesn't even go over his head. He's taller than his HP bar.
He's got 4,000 HP right
That's
there.
one of the fun, like when I'm bored and I have like no aim, I just go on and demo mode and just get maxed out. It's like he's like the Hulk, or he's like that guy from Attack the Titan. He's the Titan himself.
Oh, don't look now, but we're going to build up some more decay stacks in a second here. And, well, Raven, looks like he's fine for now. But I have to be a little bit wary. He's missing 40 strength. Dude,
He's got 1.5 HP.
like, look at that, right? Like, it's pretty relevant. And he's missing 40 strength for a while. Like, the extra 50 seconds on that.
Yeah.
I really want this Undying to go and pick up a BKB.
Yeah.
Maybe a BKB into a Hex, just because...
Wait, why do you want him to get a BKB?
Just so that he's not afraid of the OD. Like, even though he has so much strength, you know, every hit... Like, once OD presses BKB, he's got to run, right?
But, like, Van's not really, like, dealing damage, per se. So
It's
aren't you
like
more concerned about killing the Ember or the Phantom Lancer?
Yeah, but they're also going... Like, I mean, Ember has BKB.
Yeah.
And Phantom Lancer is going to just, like, try to snipe heroes because he doesn't want to be with the team because the Echo can screw it all up.
Okay.
But I just want him to be able to, like, survive against OD.
Oh, they got X. And he had a second to respond,
man.
but not quick enough. I mean, the Undying is dealing damage. He's dealing a lot of damage by taking away that strength.
Yeah, but like OD has his BKB, Bristleback's going to be going for a BKB, and then after that, who are you decaying? The backlines? How's Undying going to make his way to the
He
backlines?
just needs to wait for the BKB to wear out.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's going to be a 10-second BKB on both the OD and the Bristleback, because neither...
They got
Eagles.
the...
Yep, lift up, and he has the Hex. Does he get it on time?
I think it doesn't
Doppelganger? Yeah, he's gone.
They can just clear all these Elus.
What I'm
he's
saying
getting
is
so much
that
int.
what I'm saying is that if the Undying gets a BKB, then he doesn't have to worry about Ryoya during the duration of his.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I feel like he's better off getting more utility items to make sure that the enemy team doesn't deal damage, as opposed to being like, yeah, I'm undying god.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can agree with the halberd pick, but if you can get it like halberd off before Royo BKB, it's also another way to stall time. Stevie and Zephyr.
Be a man. But it's very hard. Tombstone down. Keep on
they really respect this Tombstone.
Yeah. Aghanims is done for Cuckoo.
Yeah, it's...
Game is hard.
Game is definitely hard.
It's a late Roche respawn, though. That favors Signal.
Flesh Golem's pretty helpful in this one, too. Just like, get the health bonus and pop the the blade mail.
Yeah, but yet again, it's another thing, like, none of it pierces through spell immunity.
No.
And so... I mean, I'm impressed that Ryoyo's like had so much BKB discipline. He hasn't popped it a single time.
Well,
but
doesn't it pierce through BKB? Blade mail damage?
Oh yeah, blade mail does. Well, whatever you right click.
Right.
But if it's any spell damage, it won't go through.
Radiant are scanning.
They're scanning, looking for a fight now, wanting to take this engagement. Doing some chicken dancing along the way.
It's obvious though, no one's clearing mid. They're playing safe.
Oh, Glimmer, looking for the opening up on the high ground. Nando finds Ryoyo. BKB turns around against the sheep on the rear right at the start. Oh, that feels bad. He's going to have sanities in 14 seconds afterwards. Van's still living through this, getting a good amount of decay stacks up, but his blade mill's already down. And guess who's here? Mr. Ryoyo back on top. Triple kill for the OD. Yes, please.
That's his rampage.
Oh, they're looking for it. The chase,
back here.
the toss back, give it to him. One more punch. Oh, no. Raven.
They're gonna tip.
Raven, what are you doing, man?
He's playing to win.
Playing to win.
That's playing to win, baby.
Yo, this guy has no chill.
He's got 48 stolen it when people come back. Like, he could just stand at Fountain here and I think just drop sanities on the Fountain when somebody responds.
Oh, yeah. That's where he's going to get his rampage.
Ill-disposed towards you. Level 25. He took the spell Lifesteal instead of the Arcane Orb Insteel.
Silver Edge.
He just wants stats, and he doesn't need a dagger since there's only 3 daggers. Gives you a good amount of attack speed too.
Why not get like a Sange and Kaya?
He wants to be
It's level 16 Van. Oh, it feels bad.
Yo, respecting the Tombstone again.
Just go in. They didn't see the silver edge. I think he can go and try to snipe. Oh, pussy. He has BKB, he has Hex, he's got the hammer.
Oh, man. Well, that's going to be 25,000 gold lead and Geek Fam in firm control of this game.
Ryoyo wants a Nico baby thread. Did you know Ryoyo died 0 times throughout the minor qualifiers?
It's nuts. I'll double check if that's true. Or you checked it already.
Did I?
Wait, I'm gonna check. Okay. Because they did have a game that was 60 minutes, so
Yeah, I don't think I checked it. You checked that?
I'll check. I think against...
We're just spreading lies.
Fake news.
I'm pretty sure against Genestros he had 0 deaths. Yeah, 0 on Tiny and 0 on Kumka.
Okay.
And then against Boom ID, he died 3 times.
No! Ryoyo.
And then he's only died 3 times in this whole qualifier.
In 5 games.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Get good, bro. If you didn't die, you probably would have been a major.
Jesus. Jeez.
I'm just kidding. He's had an outstanding performance in his mind.
And it's not the Reddit thread you're trying to get back.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Dude, they're going to have an Aghanim Scepter on Tiny soon.
This is a support Tiny.
Oh,
by the way.
Yeah. Zephyr's the man.
Yeah, Zephyr was crushing it in the early game.
Yeah, his rotations were on point.
So, how was your hot take looking that Signal Ultra's going to win the game?
Oh, they got this, man. They got it.
What's Dota Plus say about this?
No, they don't even need to win.
Don't worry about it. It's arguing semantics.
It's in favor of Signal Ultra.
They can't even comprehend how strong
51%.
Yeah. It's tough.
It's hard out here.
I'm confused why this ogre got blade mail. He's just like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna reflect some damage.
Maybe he thought he could multicast decay or something like that. Or he's waiting until his level 20 taunt. He's gonna have so much HP to reflect.
I mean, you can reflect more damage than you have actual HP, right?
I don't think so.
Pretty sure you can, because that's how PA kills herself, right?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
All right. Well, he's going to do what he can. The only thing he has left to offer, it's like an ogre in lane. He can just offer up his HP bar as sacrifice.
So Yashikaya completed on OD.
Oh, nice.
On the way in the crib.
I wish Bloodlust lasted longer. I was playing ogre yesterday, and it sucked just having to keep on casting it. It's just annoying. It's like twice as long.
Yeah, they removed the like reduced cooldown from multicast.
Yeah.
Alright, 28k. Let's go. Up to high ground and see what they can do. A 4x combo? Is that just like delayed?
I think that's just to like, he got some Elus, like maybe the Manta Elus of PL.
Got it.
I didn't even have him in my camera. I didn't know it was global.
Yeah, it's whatever he hits a hero.
Alright, Cuckoo. What you gonna do? The 2 combo. Oh man.
OD?
OD.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. That was just like Decay, Soul Rip, what's this? Ancient Seal, Concussion Shot. It was Half-Life already.
There's Content farming out the map. Getting their next set of items. No tripping at all.
But they're already like maxed out.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this OD's like in peak condition, and he has like, you have Aegis up for another minute. I feel I want to see them like push it.
Yeah. Is he gonna go Shrine? No, he's gonna go farm.
Okay.
Welcome to the world of being a caster. They're like, man, why aren't they just going? What's going on? Why aren't they just running at them?
I mean, okay, fine, it's boundary timing, but you don't need to get all
29 to 30,000 net worth ahead.
Yeah. And Raven's TPing to top. He wants the illusion, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he gonna farm out the jungle with it?
I think he's gonna use it to like keep top pushed.
Yeah.
And then
put one in
middle
each of the
push.
lanes.
Yeah, and then they're gonna go bottom. I feel like they don't need to respect this tombstone so much. They can just whack it.
Yeah. Oh, they were waiting for double siege creeps.
Okay.
All right.
And they're smoked up.
All right.
Aegis up for another 30 seconds.
Let's see what they can do.
Do they think this is the real Raven? Oh, there's a sentry ward.
Oh, danger, danger.
Nope, that
Jumps in, finds them.
Use your blade mail, Grims. Yeah.
And
do damage.
Well, Sandy's eclipses haven't even been dropped yet.
looking for the opening. Oh, Tiny's in a little bit of trouble there. They have the Will of the Wisp down. Almost dead. Not quite. They kill off Dubu. And they manage to kill off the Tiny. Okay.
All right.
Find the root there on the
Sandy's
Earthshaker.
eclipse place. Let's go.
They have Echo Slam too.
God, that's all stacked. Come on.
Get out of there! It's
Give it to him.
Oh wait, he just lost his Aegis. Okay.
It's fine. Still do it.
They're thinking about it. Cuckoo could turn around on this one if he
they got
wants to.
Cuckoo.
Pop the BKB. He's going to turn in. Looking for the Echo Slam. It's only on to one. This is not good at all. The Saves
my God, you got blade nailed.
And Ryoya looks like he's going to be fine afterwards. So in spite of the somewhat questionable initiation, good Astral to save his life means that this is going to be Jamesy left with very little in the tank. Wants to kill off that OD. Not going to happen though. And in fact, it's going to be Cuckoo that chases down the Earth Spirit, echoes him for posterity, and takes down this set of racks most likely.
I feel like Ryoya should have gotten a Blink Dagger instead of the Silver Edge. He has to stay so far away from the fight, yet kind of close to the fight, and Phantom Lancer just keeps sending illusions at him.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Avalanche.
No, he's
Ember.
invis. They don't have detection.
Ember's back in. OD's walking back this direction, but it's going to take them a little while to get here, and if they try and reinitiate without anything,
Tiny's dead.
Tiny's going to go down. They have BKB back up again, as well as the Sheep Nando pops his own BKB and turns out Royo trying to drain out that mana. Astral.
Ooh, look at that damage.
Pretty deep Ember. He's got a lot of stacks on him. They find the kill. And there's the chase forward. Looking for more. That's going to be a dead PL. Going to be a dead Sky. It's going to be the end of game number 1. Geek fam putting the spanking on him.
Yeah, they did get.
Don't worry, guys. Doppelganger talent.
I think this is the first time I was able to click a BB at level 25. He was hitting for like 800.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Bot T1 tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Looks like it'll be absolutely no issue for CIGNAL.
Dire's
They might even go
bottom
for another
tower
one.
has fallen.
They've got the age. Just there's no reason to really back off here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Wi-Fi. Still doesn't have the full basher up yet, so not really feeling like fighting. They may try to push in the top tier 2, but no, they won't even go there.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
At least Emo.
Now I am a bit surprised. You take a look at Eve. He was queuing up. Okay, that was confusing. He queued up the BKB for a while, switches back to the AC. I don't reckon you need a BKB because your 25 count's insane. On Lifestealer, of course, if you have the BKB, you have an insane amount of magic immunity. I think it's probably a bit overkill. So the AC is going to be the name of the game, and it'll just make Eve that much harder to kill. We've seen that before. It almost feels like a repeat of the last game for CDEC. They're going the exact same route with Eve. They're building up the same way, and you know, eventually on the back of one fight, that could be it.
XM now as well has a refresher orb up, so you've got double Nimbus, double Thunder God's Wrath. It's a very painful existence for IG in these team fights as long as XM's alive anyway. For now, they will remain safe. CIGNAL, they'll go for that mid tier 2 tower. IG will push in the bot tier 1, or excuse me, the bot tier 2. Looks like there will be no real defense, but they are going to try and punish. There's a nice smoke coming up from IG.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Victoria may just break it and does, but they've already found the Burrow Strike. Who do they get? It is the Mirana, but here comes that Nimbus coming out. Now Eve, who are they fighting? They do go straight after the Batrider Emo, trying to take down somebody in this team fight. Eve has already found Ollie though. Now they do find James, but he's still outrunning them. JT may lose his life to this, but James isn't even dead. The open woods will heal him up, and JT's gone. They couldn't kill anybody.
How does that happen? You get the jump on James, he doesn't die, and you lose so many heroes as well. That's a massive loss going the way of IG. A great turnaround from CDEC, even if they were the ones being engaged on. And that's going to make it so that they can probably apply some pressure to this tier 3. They don't have to double Nimbus for this high ground push. They still have a lot going for them.
I mean, he's got an agony. The Yules, that is not good.
No. He steps in, the Nimbus comes down,
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
and the Lightning Bolt swell just stays in place.
That is genius by XM. CIGNAL will take the first racks of the game, 36 minutes into it.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
You've still got the Aegis. You still got Lasso.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's bottom
Even if he didn't have the Aegis, I don't know if anyone can take Eve out. It does expire. He's just going to keep manning up on that tier 3. He'll grab it, and it looks like that's going to be enough for the C-Deck. They're very happy with what they got. Or maybe not. Maybe they just keep going. I don't disagree with them on this. I think they're in a perfect position to keep this up. He'll pop the rage. It'll be a very safe range racks now. And the thing is, if anyone comes Eve, 1, 2, 3 is there with the lasso.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
There's the Moonlight Shadow. Gonna secure that bottom. There's the land. Kaka will be caught out. JT jumps in with the burrow though. They might find the bat as they will fly. Pops the BKB and goes for that though. Eve, he's falling low. Kaka with a Diabolic Edict doing all the damage. And with that, they are to find a 4th kill.
That... what? Like, that's just a surprising turnaround. Definitely the kills IG did need, but CIGNAL, they played really greedy there. They just didn't manage to get as much done. They copped all the damage in the world. They didn't get to really maximize that lasso, and they pay for it. They pay for it really heavily, giving a lot of gold away of IG. IG definitely going to be happy. Still though, they're behind in terms of map control. They've got a lot of catch up to do. Can they clear out enough objectives in this downtime?
Radiant's middle tower is under
They're going to
attack.
get a tier 2 mid. Potentially, as Fly is dealing with backdoor protection.
Radiant
Now fortification. He might not even find this. He's going to stick around.
Radiant's
Kaka going to TP in, so they want to try and force some buybacks out.
Radiant's middle
Fair enough. See, it will not oblige. In fact, JT, he finds Toria on the Ogre.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
He does get arrowed, but there's just no follow-up to it. Everyone's still dead. Now they found another. XM goes down the Zeus. Victoria buys back immediately, and they are not done. They're going to find a dieback now. In fact, they go straight after the Mirana. Buybacks come out straight out of XM. He takes down JT. He takes down Ollie. BKB forced out from Emo, just the TP, but look at Eve. Look who he's found. No. Fly, goes to the TP. Do you have a lasso? Couldn't blink. 1, 2, 3, couldn't quite blink there. It was off cooldown. Kaka, he'll be going down at least. Open Wounds is there. They'll punish. They only lose their tier 3 tower, but they are forced to buy back quite a bit.
It does look like CIGNAL still wants to play this aggressively. They are forcing themselves into that high ground, probably going for that melee Rex. They forced the buyback out.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Dire's bottom shrine has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gonna think twice about pushing the high ground once again. Not yet, at least. They're gonna think about it a bit.
They are waiting for the BKB up on Eve, so they want that added magic immunity. Just allow him to stand those fights. I think that's going to help massively. The last time he died was because his rage ran out. Just having a BKB is going to help him. Does look like did he buy it out? Yeah, it's right there. So he can get a lot more done now. That should give him a confidence boost in these fights.
CIGNAL. It'd be very nice for them to try and use that 10-second charge on the high ground of IG. They are going to infest up on 1, 2, 3 once again.
Allies disappear.
Moonlight Shadow will come out as well. They see Emo mid, but Emo does have friends around him. 2, 3 though. Sees fly. Under God's Wrath, and no, he goes straight for that storm. Get rid of him, and Emo does have buyback. Will he use it though? Yeah, he does. He uses it straight away. Eve though, gonna fight JT in the tree line. Fly. Also comes back into this, trying to fight with this life stealer. Eve is still very healthy. Arrow flies in, hits the PA as well. They try to turn it, but the disruption is there. Now the magic damage with the epi from JT. Will be enough control for Eve to go down. Victoria will be chased as well. He gets the fire blast off from Kaka, but it may not matter as they do lose Victoria on the Ogre, and it looks like they will lose James on the Mirana. In fact, make that 1-2-3 as well. The buybacks are flying out from the side of CDEC, but it's not going to matter as IG, they are happy with what they've gotten and they are going to back off.
It's a massive win for IG this time around, turning that fight on its head. That's the 10-second BKB reveal coming out from Eve. He did last a lot longer there. His damage output is not great. He needs his MKB up. He cannot man fight against a PA. He's facing the same issues that the Gyrocopter in the last game faced as well. He can't hit. So he needs to get that MKB up. Unfortunately, with that buyback, it's gonna be a long time until that item is up and running.
As well as that, maybe an idea for somebody on the side of City to finish off a pipe. You've got two people with Hooded Defiances, but no pipe stuff.
Yeah, that would be a massive help, but the Roche is just gonna go for IG now. That's gonna be 2 lives up on 1 of these heroes. Gonna be a hard time to deal with Emo twice over.
It's been a real problem on that Storm. And IG just regain a 7k net worth lead. Like, they're still essentially 1 racks or 1.5 racks behind. Just doesn't care though. The net worth is still going to remain their way. DOTA Plus is also going to agree. IG apparently have the better chance of winning this game. They will find at least the top tier 2 tower. They can go after this top shrine as well now.
Radiant's top shrine.
CDEC just seemed to be on the back foot. At least Eve has queued up the MKB, but I don't even know if that's going to make all the difference at this point.
I think it would. It's just that it's not going to be coming out at a good time. He had to buy back. He's going to save for buyback again. It's going to be a long process towards that MKB. They don't have a lot of safe spots to farm in. They don't have deep vision out on CDEC's side. It's very risky to go and farm any of these lanes out without that information.
Vanish.
Like Shadow being popped by CDEC.
Shrine is under attack. Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Over here now.
Emo has the full Bloodthorn up. So now you've got this added damage control on the Lifestealer with that Bloodthorn. And really just blow him up after the BKB rage is done. They zip in again. Where do they go? They go straight after that Mirana. They just don't like having James on the field apparently. Now Fly. Wanted to go after 1-2-3. He'll get rid of this Nimbus first. BKB is going to be on cooldown as well, so he may not feel comfortable going for another fight. Emo certainly is though. He's just zipping in and out, giving vision.
Zip. Here I am. Touche. Zap. Where's the party?
Oh, that's why he's zipping right. He's got a regen rune up.
The Regen and Arcane running at the same time. That's pretty balanced.
The Storm Spirit stream. Looks like he won't try for the high ground again. They didn't have the BKB available on Fly at the time. It was on cooldown.
Stupendous.
To be fair though, there is no buyback available on the Mirana right now, so it does seem like a decent time to try and fight, but they will not.
It's a bit of a perilous spot now for CDEC. Their high ground defense is pretty darn good with that Zeus, but the burst damage from IG is just way up there now. It's very hard for CDEC to take these fights outside. You take a look at that map, the wards still haven't been dropped. No information whatsoever. IG, they have complete control in where they want to go and what they want to do.
Illusion.
Lucky back shot to Aura Strike will not really start up as the range was there from Eve. Emo just currently across the map, about halfway.
Pudding pop.
CIGNAL just going to try and continue holding this high ground. They are behind by 18k now though. Things are getting worse and worse as time goes on. Fly just wants to pick up that Abyssal Blade, I believe, before he goes, and he does have it up. Just needs to bring it out on the courier.
This slowdown does allow CDEC to slowly work those buybacks. And you have about 2 minutes left for Eve. Without that buyback, if they're not going to make a move in that time span, this Lifestealer will be able to help the defense.
Well, CIGNAL are going to Moonlight Shadow up. JT in the mid lane would be a decent way to start off this team fight if they can pick him off. But they will just go and try to D-ward while they can, it seems. Both teams again staying away from each other. IG no rush to try and push their advantage. See, Fly is still holding on to that Abyssal Blade recipe. He does buy it out now. He was just saving up for that buyback gold. And I believe this will be the item he needs to really feel confident. As the Aegis isn't there anymore in the storm, they do jump
JT.
Eve. Aeon Disc will proc JT, so he's perfectly fine. You wait up that Aeon Disc now as well.
I think that's giving a bit too much time to CDEC, but at the same time, IG has not felt pressured at all. They feel like they've got the advantage. They most certainly do in terms of net worth, but we've seen that turnaround before. You don't want to risk it too bad. I like the patience coming out from IG. They're just going to try to find a sure thing, although...
It's caught by the line, so they've got to jump now. They will not. They'll allow him to die. Emo was across the map again. He can always zip in. Chooses not to, though.
Shadows take us.
We'll see another Moonlight coming out. Gotta be very careful if you are IG. We saw this last game from CIGNAL. They don't mind being behind. They can just come back very, very easily if they play their cards right.
You've got buyback back online for Eve now, so they've managed to wait out the roughest point. CDEC can be feeling a bit comfier to force fights out. They are playing a lot more aggressive on the map. They're on the opposite side, taking over IG's jungle, taking out their shrines. So they have some confidence back with the buybacks being online.
Has fallen.
I've been wanting this. Ha ha ha! Whoa, what'd I miss?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
To the Aeon Disc now and XM as well on the Zeus. The top lane gonna be pushed in by GEEK. He'll go ahead and clear out that T2 tower. And Eve is very close to the MKB. Just needs that Demon Edge. He is still holding on to the buyback gold that he needs. IG, you kind of start asking yourself the question, have they waited too long?
It's hard to say, right? Because the PA scales okay into the late game, kind of the same way that the Lifestealer does. They just haven't really maximized it. The fact that they've been playing against these super creeps for a while means their farm has not really accelerated as much as you'd expect. which keeps CDEC in the game. There is a smoke out now. Perhaps this is the moment IG wants. Forced out that fight. Roche is still a minute and a half away, so that objective is not on the table.
Scanning.
Bot lane, this could be bad. IG, they're smoked up. They don't have the advantage though. Kakai gets caught out with his pants down. He gets lassoed up and he's gone. And CDEC starting to play around IG. Get a fair bit of gold out of that as well onto Eve.
Yeah, this is scary. You have the MKB up on Eve now. So a lot of that durability on Fly, gone.
Arrow Strike JT jumps in. They go straight up to 1, 2, 3. Try to get rid of the Batrider. He doesn't have lasso anyway, but Fly just does not want him in the game. Now the zip in. Emo going after him as well, but they just can't kill him apparently. He does survive all that damage. Now Eve, he pops his own BKB, found JT, but he's getting kited around quite a lot as the arrow will not connect and Fly goes straight on that Mirana. A lot of crits coming out. CDEC. He saw this lifestealer, he just can't get in range to hit anyone.
Haste!
That seems to be the real issue here, is just compete. Kited. Now you have a slight device available on Emo as well.
You have the Roshan up now. That is the Aghanims as well. That could be a big one for CDEC. They need the Ags on 1, 2, 3 to get all that control in. They don't check though.
5 kills. 3 has the lasso.
Here I am!
Emo would be a nice one if they could get the storm.
Scanning.
They're gonna go up top. It'll be Kaka on the Thunder. Thunder God's Wrath comes out a bit late though. You could have probably scouted out before that, but Kaka does another team fight start. Emo just zips in straight away, and they get Eve on that lifestealer. Now Victoria on the Ogre, gonna be in trouble. He'll go down as well. You see 1, 2, 3 trying to outrun JT. He'll be able to get away. But that Thunder God's Wrath, I mean, they could have used it a bit earlier on and then found the Storm or the PA. Rather, they use it as they're approaching the left track.
Yeah, that's a bit of a shame there for CDEC. That is going to be the Roche going the way of IG. And that's going to be Ag's blessing. Go straight to Emo. You get that mini black hole. All that control in the world now going to be available for IG. That's terrifying.
They don't even care about
They actually give it to... They give it to Fly. They give the Ags to Fly. So you have all your spells that could refresh, of course, and your Blur having that cast point. Yeah, every single kill. Blink Strike again. Dagger out again.
Oh no. And he's got a double damage. Yeah, terrifying Fly. He's gonna find anyone with that DD. James would be an easy target. Runs up, and yeah, he spots him now. 1, 2, 3, he's gone. Now James still gonna be alright, but no, it's not. Fly just destroys him.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Yikes.
Yeah, that is... that's PA with a double damage.
They'll buy back on the Mirana, they'll buy back on the Batrider.
Oh, nice arrow.
It is a nice arrow, but there'll be no amount of capitalization.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire structures are fortified.
Lifeline gets hit by the arrow as well. You jump in with the lasso, not quite as your lifestealer is still down. So they'll lose one mid-rax as they jump in. Who have they caught there? It is going to be the Batrider, but he'll BKB up. Now the epicenter lasso straight into the fountain. AT though has his own Aeondis, but he's going to be chased down. They'll take it. No, in fact they won't. He eats the cheese, and he will survive. But the arrow does connect as he fire strikes out of there. XM has found Karka on the left track. Now they'll fight JT. He'll Yule's up, but he is dead. Ollie, poor old Ollie, getting caught up behind the tree line. He's gone. 3 kills away of CDEC. It apparently is still a very even game.
Yeah, they're still finding a lot. I mean, it's an even game, you say. It's 39 to 38. Yes, it's a 32k advantage for IG, and they can't close it out yet. So, CDEC, they've still got the tools in the tank, enough fuel in there to really get this going. It's a bit terrifying if you look at it. Like, all of this could be decided in one fight, and it could go badly for either side if they don't win out.
Next up, Fly jumps in, but no, there's 1, 2, 3, but he's copying way too much damage. He got bashed on the first hit from Fly. Now the disarm from Eve comes out of 1, 2, 3. He wants to chase. TP will be okay. He'll make it out. And CDEC now will also back off. They will at least force the buyback from JT.
Oh man, just all these engagements could really just end the game if they don't go right. Both teams playing a bit cautiously, but as aggressive as they can get. And you can really feel the tension in the air, you know? It's like 39, 38, 57 minutes in, yeah, 33k lead for IG. They don't want to fight. They don't want to force it.
Rest warmer next time.
Stay like this.
Yeah, I would imagine Cuckoo would have been okay solo bottom. Now it's gonna be a bit awkward. Somewhere like they saw that Zephyr TP.
Yeah, he
so
TP'd in plain sight.
Yeah. I would like the CM to go pull the big camp. Yes, good job. That's how you play Dota.
He's been doing it. I think this is...
It's not gonna be an easy lane for Slark, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know why Marana left. Who cares if
Like
Magnus gets...
I wanted, like, it's good for him to leave, but try to kill the CM again. Because you know he's gonna be TPing down.
Right.
And if you get successful... Oh my god, Ogre got that big creep. That's bad. You got a 130 nuke damage. And you let a fire blast steal it.
He's got to save that mango.
You got 6.
Gotta save it.
Yeah, you told us that was your strat though. It's like when the first time you kill him, you're like, we gotta stay and kill him again.
Yeah.
Raven doesn't have his stick yet. That's kind of annoying for him.
That's fine. Ogre should just keep pulling. They didn't body block this camp, so...
This is the bad thing. Raya got a little bit of a head start over the Kunkka in the first couple waves, and now 11-4 versus 7-0. This is the tough part.
Yeah. Ooh, Slark nearly went down from the Decay Nova Soul Rip spam.
Look how value the salve is though. 100% HP.
Yeah. Oh,
jeez. 320.
Ogre, help me!
He's denying everything. He's got so much damage.
Why is Ogre zoning out the CM? Go help your man last hit into the tower.
Oh my god, 320.
Pounce? No, it doesn't want to pounce.
Look at the CM right clicks. Oh, she missed. Oh, that's unfortunate.
She missed a Nova?
Yeah.
It's okay. She's got 5 more mangoes.
and
level 2. Yeah, that's the way to go. Level 2 Arcane Aura.
But if you already have the mangoes, why not go level 2 Crystal Nova?
Yeah, I think it's more for the Undying, just because he has no more mangoes.
Oh, okay.
She can feed him.
Yeah, feed him mangoes.
I don't know. I'm just trying to... he's letting this pulls get off, though. Like, even though, like... Slark, Raven's not having the best time. He's happy that the creep's just going in the tower constantly, so he can eventually make his way to his level 6.
Yeah, now he gets to go to the side shop.
Yeah, it's not good. Wow. CM almost has the same movement speed as Ogre, and he has no boots.
Well, he's bloodlusted though, so technically.
Okay, yeah, how many? That's 8%. Yeah, that's a boots. Oh, Plotty blocked the small camp, bro.
Not happening.
But Dubu body blocks the big camp.
Yeah, see, Dubu's doing the right thing. He's making sure that at least, even though Raven's not getting farm, he's getting safe levels.
Yeah.
Right. That's what's important. But he is also sharing the XP. No, he's stepping out of it now. Yeah, he wants to give him the free XP.
Oh my god, that is one ripped soul. But yeah, Slark's about to hit level 4. It's salved up from Dubu.
I would prefer like Slark going to the like after Dubu pulls a small camp. Slark should go there and farm those creeps because there's no point for Dubu farming it since he's not getting anything in the lane unless it's under the tower.
Rhea is going to have level 6 in just a few here. Still keeping up with Jamesy. It's going to probably get that before he gets level 6 himself. Dubu?
This is like a super, like, this is a very educational lane. Because I've been against very aggressive duo lanes. Like a freaking 7 Mango Crystal Maiden only gets 1 kill in the first 5 minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah. It all goes down to pulling. That's the best way you can like try to equalize a hard lane. You probably can't win the lane, but you can at least avoid dying. And controlling the creep wave is one of the better ways to do that.
He maybe could have gone for that X play if he wanted to. On the Kunkka. Oh, going for the deny. He has Laguna Blade, drops it onto him.
Double bracer. He's in
catch.
trouble.
Turn around. X Torrent boat pulls him back in, punch him on down, and
Morano's gonna get the kill
later.
Yeah, both buff. He's
Zephyr.
Jeez.
Zephyr.
Starstorm.
Zephyr. See ya.
Buff's running out. You don't have the sand.
Good rotation, nerd.
Very calculated by Jamesy. You just call him a nerd?
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that was much needed for Kunkka because he was losing that lane.
Dude, I'm a Kunkka player. Whenever there's a sick Kunkka play, I feel very good about it.
Oh no, skewer up on Grims. He's in trouble. They don't know. Dude was trying to catch him.
I want to turn around. I'm gonna skewer.
Space create.
Oh, the tower got it. That's probably the best way to go. Dubu, quick on his wards. Put already 2-3 wards up.
Jug died?
Cuckoo.
I mean, he's playing solo right against a Legion.
Yeah.
Sound strategy.
So Cuckoo feeling good.
Now Raven's getting close to level 6.
GEEK fam has such good wards up, and like Magnus is not even putting his wards. Uh-oh.
Nando?
Are they gonna know that he... Yeah, they put a sentry down.
Hold on. Well, see how Van does. He's doing a Soul Ring build again, going back for his boots afterwards. There's a scan here. So Dyer realized he steals the big creep.
That best one too.
Oh no, Nando got it.
Nando got it.
But Slark slowly recovering. You know, he's about to hit level 6. He shouldn't feel too pressured on dying anymore due to a good job Dubu did.
And he got his own hard camp pull.
Yeah. Oh my god, that damage is so much.
That's real scary. He has another Soul Rip Decay combo. Not enough though.
Yeah, he's gonna turn level 6 after this and should feel no more pressure against Undying.
I mean, he could go aggressive. Mirana shows up top, or LC if she wants to duel. Yeah, he's just gonna go on Van now.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the level 2 and Essence Shift, so there's no point like trading bows because the stacks don't last too long. Oh my! You got a decay soon.
Oh, it doesn't want to dive under tower, but you do have the CM nearby, so Raven's gonna regen up with his level 6. But yeah, the CM aura really helping out Van a lot, and he's having a good time in this lane. And while Nanda's been farming, there's always been somebody here just soaking up experience, causing issues.
It's looking grim. Kuku's having such a good lane. He can choose to go whatever item he wants.
I'm putting my money on the Blade Mail pipe build that he's done all the other times that he's playing Legion.
Yeah, but Blade Mail might not be the best just because it's Jug and he's usually immune throughout all like I mean, I guess it's good if he gets it without the spin.
Dire's
Yeah,
middle tower
and
is
I
under
would
attack.
imagine against like Kunkka and Crystal Maiden, it's also very value. You can just run into Crystal Maiden's freezing field.
Shizzle whizzle.
Radiant structures
Yeah.
Shizzle
are
whizzle.
fortified.
Dude, look at this. Do you see these stacks?
That's my boy Kunkers.
But see here, like the difference with how Geek Fam is playing and how Boom is playing is like they're not chasing the stacks, the kills, you know.
Yeah.
They already got bottom tower down, which opens up the jungle for Geek Fam to control.
It's true.
Dire's
And
middle
meanwhile,
tower
they
is under
move the Slark out of the top lane while still keeping it under control somewhat.
Where is this like? Oh, he was laning mid. Yeah.
He's not at a good time. He's super low net worth right now, almost below Marana.
Ooh, okay. That's pretty good. They got the ancient stack right away. Kunkka and Jug just got it. They didn't really care who gets it. Good XP boost for them.
No. And use the healing ward for it. Level 2 on that one. Opting to take a second level instead of even going for more points in the spin.
This'll come in handy.
And there's all these wards over here, which Geek Fam are not really able to move in and make anything of.
What do you think the Geek Fam didn't bother blocking the Ancient?
I guess they just didn't expect the stack to be taken so quickly, you know?
Oh, so you thought they could challenge it?
Yeah, or like they... Yeah, I'm actually not sure.
Because we've seen so many Kunkas do this, and you have a Magnus on his team also.
Yeah, maybe it was an oversight.
Oh, Zephyr, Raven, moving in. Get the creeps, give him a root, get him out of there. And Blade Mail is the pickup for Cuckoo, so in spite of the lack of effectiveness against Nando, I guess maybe it's a little better with Empower.
He can get Nang. Oh, he knows Nan.
Oh, he goes
got the
in,
envy.
and he's out of the Sentry Ward range.
Nando. Blade Mail. Spin.
What a timing.
He might still go down because Dubu's over here. Does he have a stun? Yeah.
TP?
Nah,
He's got the healing ward down.
yeah, he can TP now.
Oh my god. Alright, don't lose your healing ward now. Run it away.
Yeah, that was some quick fingers.
Yeah.
That was really well done.
I think he might have known that Cuckoo was in the vicinity because he has that defensive ward here by the camp. So he was like on it.
Yeah. And Cuckoo had to go for the press the attack first. There's no way he would have gotten the kill without it.
Yeah. What level is his press attack? Yeah, it's level 3. There's...
Well, Van's taking a beating from that tower there. Okay.
No, they know that Dubu warded the defensive. Oh,
Dire's
See Nando
middle tower
again?
is under attack.
just stacking when the ogre's nearby. What's up?
What the hell is this?
See if oh man, Dubu needs to.
What is Dubu doing?
Oh, it's a DD rune. Yeah, it's
Dubu's like,
dead ogre.
Dire's
but I mean that's
Nando.
information, you know. Oh,
And he placed this ward also.
Well,
they know that Kunkka has no TP, so that maybe they can look to be aggressive at top, and that's what Cuckoo's doing.
oh, Grims? Yeah, he got it.
Nice.
Damn.
Use your quelling, bro. Why are you whacking?
He doesn't want to accidentally quelling the blade, the tree, and look weird.
Oh, undying. Oh, he can't reach. Oh, he got.
He's
Oh,
still-
well played. I'm not sure if he was gonna die, just because.
See him at freezing field still. Like,
I mean, he's not gonna freezing field the guy with blade mail, right?
I guess that's true.
He's gonna
Dire's
die.
middle tower is under attack.
All
Dude,
the
I'd do
mangoes in the world wouldn't save you.
Another round of stacks. All right, where's my Magnus? I want power.
Oh, Ryoya has Yules. He sees Jamesy mid.
Boat. Not gonna get out in time. It's on cooldown still. That's that
done
nerf. And that's the
Oh,
kill.
yeah, goes for the Laguna.
That's it, man. Kill secure.
I guess. He wants to upgrade his relics. He just got a 150 Laguna Blade. Good for him.
It doesn't count. It doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't?
It like it counts in game, but after because it's a private lobby.
What? Then why does it pop up then?
Because it's weird. Valve, please.
Dude, he just placed that ward and gets rewarded again.
There's been so much warding and counter warding
I
down
mean, it's
here.
Geek Fam that keep on getting their wards taken away.
Yeah, that's
Like-
true.
They don't have. Do they have any vision?
And they're
right
still
now?
not dealing with the ancients.
Like, I feel like
They have no vision.
this is something that Dubu should realize, that Signal Ultra is playing the defensive game. So I would rather have him buy a lot of sentries and try to deward the entrances to the jungle and make sure it's not warded, and use some sentries to block out like maybe this ancient.
They're gonna do this again, I think.
Yeah, this time around, Jug can do it on his own with level 4. He needs a Magnus to be nearby.
You would just straight up Omni Slash this.
Oh my god. Magnus, Kunkka is so rich.
Yeah, dude, he's a monster. He's gonna have Radiance. Yo, Signal Ultra are doing it.
A lot better game this time around.
Yeah, it's the strength of Mag.
Jug's like, give it to me. I'm the carry.
Moonlight Shadow looking for a kill up top here.
He wants his relic. Oh, he got the last. He would have had it.
Here, have my healing ward, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
I'll heal you.
Hit the healing ward and run.
Excellent! James is like, God damn it.
Sneaky devil. Spin? Uh-oh. He doesn't want a duel?
He doesn't know where Kunkka is.
Yeah.
But I think they have Laguna. The stun hit. He could have just pressed the attack, blade him out duel, and burst him down.
That's true.
And they know healing ward's down.
I mean, that might, yeah, it's a little scary since nobody else was there. Like, if it takes too long, or
I
if they
think
get
that's the safe play, but is it too safe?
He's a crazy ass player. I just want to run in there and fight people.
Safe. But how safe?
Worst case, Cuckoo dies, right?
Yeah, and a dual victory to the Juggernaut? Devastating.
Okay, well, maybe. Okay, I'll give it to them. Maybe they thought Undying was behind, and the Soul Rip can keep him up.
Well, Midas? Raven, you crazy. Midas Slark in a game where he just got such shut down?
I mean, that's probably why, right?
The old recovery Midas?
Yeah, I agree with him, and they're making him stay in the bottom area of the map, so he's just gonna go AFK farm. Because if the game does drag late, his hero has an advantage against Jug, just because Omni Slash is never a threat. Yeah.
What if Signal Ultra had like a faster push lineup? Then would you still go for the Midas? Because your
Probably
win
not.
condition is the same thing, or you need to defend?
I'd probably go for a diffuse. Like how I've seen how Ana builds is, like he goes to the defusal first to be fight ready, and then he can opt to go for the Midas if he feels the game is gonna drag.
Okay.
I don't agree with this. Him going for drums after Midas, that's a bit iffy.
Oh, he's probably gonna switch that up eventually, right? Seems
so.
likely.
Dude, he is so ballsy.
Oh.
Okay, you forced out the dark path.
Got him.
I think I mean,
I think they could have killed him actually.
with Omni Slash.
Yeah, with Omni Slash.
But yeah, as soon as you see the RP, he's probably gonna press dark pack and.
But you gotta time it. They just saw him use it on creep wave the first time.
Yeah.
All right, 1,000 gold lead, but really it's this Magnus
so
lineup.
rich. He's 2k ahead of like position 4 of Signal.
Yeah, where does Zephyr get all his gold from?
I mean, he was
Just
holding top,
arrow
right? He was holding top the whole time.
Oh.
Oh, Moonlight Shadow
Time's
wearing
up.
off. Can't do anything.
There's like 1,000 sentries down here. There's no way this feels safe.
It's hard for Geek Fam to play aggressive just because of all the wards getting dewarded.
Torrent trying to find somebody back behind, but there's nobody there, and they will take the tier 1 tower. So 2 tier 1 towers taken for Signal.
How much cleave damage is this?
Oh, he messed up. I think he wanted to XTP Van.
74% and the
not.
160%. But the Tidebringer range is like way further.
Yeah. So if you hit like right up front and center, then it does a ton of damage. But if it's a little bit further away, it's just the normal Tidebringer damage. See at the Undying go for an AC eventually this game.
I'd be down with that.
But I think Kunkka is going to be going, because isn't the build like BKB into AC?
Yeah, but I think that it might be better for him to try and go like more like Daedalus wise or something. Maybe it's not necessary, but
I'd like to see Albert. Oh, so Raven did opt to go for.
what in the hell? Well, they just walked into him. Are you guys out of your mind?
I mean, that's kind of been the story of his Magnus, right? Everyone
What
just
the hell?
walks his RP.
I've never seen. If anything, Blink Dagger would hold Grimm's back. Heals.
That was crazy.
I find it weird that Raven still did opt to go for that drums.
Yeah.
It's not like he wants to be joining any team fight, right? So
maybe the move speed to get away from Kunkka?
maybe.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But
That was bizarre. I just don't understand what happened.
I don't know if they knew that the Juggernaut and the Kunkka were below him. They may have just been like, oh hey, free Magnus kill.
yeah, but you kind of have to can predict that. But they do know that it's only Magnus and Jug here at top.
Oh, they placed the sentry.
I think they saw.
No RP.
They see Cuckoo.
Oh, now they definitely see.
Oh, that's dual damage.
Alright, he can still spin TP now.
I mean, they have Knight's vision with Raven.
Yeah, he can spin TP though, as long as he doesn't get leashed. He doesn't have TP.
His team is on the way, so he's
X, pull back in. Gotta be careful there, buddy. Gets the spin off. Nice reaction, and the cleave damage coming out in the field. Combination. So much right click there onto Cuckoo. Jamesy makes it happen.
You saw that Slug HP just go down?
Yeah.
The K.
It's terrifying.
Okay. He's just saying, okay, last game they had an OD, guys. That was the problem. Just pick me this hero.
Just ban it first phase.
Yeah, I can see why it's hard to fight, to deal with this undying when it's having such a good game.
Maybe that's why he went for the drum on Slark. He wanted more stats.
But drums is really like bad stat in terms of like cost. You know, it's
Efficiency.
like it's like 1,600 gold. It only gives you 6 stats. Like you might as well buy a crown and 2 branches.
Or just work your way to the Scotty, get an ultimate orb.
Yeah.
Dude, Crims is like, come on.
He wants them to walk into it, man.
Come on. Get over here. It worked last time. Alright, where's my empower, dude? Oh, god dang it. Why are you gonna give it to Van,
He's
though?
not gonna do it.
Give it to Van. This guy's the man.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Geek Fam decided to give them the Magnus lineup, especially since they're so comfortable with it.
The empower is actually super value. Oh, no.
Wait,
They out. What? Oh no,
ran out.
They ran out.
Oh.
Ran out, yeah. But I don't think they're ready to fight the. They can fight in the pit. They're too far behind in terms of like items.
Gee, Ogre's going for a Midas also? The balls on Geek Fam.
Yeah, it seems like they want to go for a game 3, or they're going for a late game. It's either that. Game 3 or late game.
Well, it's a best of 5, so you mean game 5 then?
Alright, well, Torrent not quite gonna connect there.
I see no reason why Signal should stop. You know, like maybe they can X-mark someone and fix bottom lane.
And top.
Yeah, maybe top doesn't. Like it's just tier 1. It's going down.
Are they gonna defend this tier 3 on Geek Fam?
I think they can just go high ground.
Yeah.
Like they're not pressured by Geek Fam. They do not push fast at all.
God, Nando has so much damage right now with the empower.
Oh, look at that decay! Oh my god!
Van is going to start building this up more and more. Hits there onto Cuckoo, bringing away the damage. Looking for maybe a duel. They already have the blade mail out. Omni Slash is onto Cuckoo. He gets pulled back in, which means the Omni Slash breaks. But still a chase forward for more. Stun, going to connect there. Blow him up one time, but can he kill him a second?
Just focus on racks, cover each other. They have to get the racks.
Arrow lands. He had spin. Wasn't able to get it off in time. But Jamesy, look at the damage coming out from this Kunkka. So he tries to run down Royoya. RP, not what you love to see, but they still managed to get that kill onto the Lina. Jamesy runs away again. Guess what? They're taking away all the strength in the world. He pops his ulti just to try and stay alive there with his DD working. But Signal will not be denied.
Oh, this game just went 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah.
And everybody has a couple thousand gold on him, with the exception of the Mag, who has a Vlad's back in base.
He doesn't need it. I'm telling you, he doesn't need his dagger.
They're so big. Alright, they hit another arrow there. Cuckoo, good amount of damage out. They don't kill off the healing ward. They couldn't get it.
Oh my god.
Dude, look
damage.
at the freaking damage.
Fusel.
Nando turns again. They have a ward down. Keeping vision. Cuckoo wants to make something happen, but there's going to be the torrent
Get out.
connection. Turn on to him. Fight. Why not?
Oh my god.
Dude, they don't need to leave. The happiest clams.
Does so much damage. So Decay does basically 310 damage. Just because he's still 200 agi. 200 strength. I mean 200 HP.
Arrows. Light strike array, not quite on the mark. Nando spins. Nando crazy. Nando walk away. Nando, get out of there. Nando, what you doing, my man?
He's just baiting them to go to the Undying. Let's go. Don't get back.
James has boat, just doesn't have the mana for it.
Just get the top shrine and then regen and go for bottom. End the game.
He almost got another arrow. Oh, Geek fam, you goofed. You goofed.
I don't know what's up with all these Midases. Not that I think it would have changed that much, but I don't know.
Oh, they're going and dying. Arrow.
Oh, Nando the god.
He hit his Q button.
He is. Oh wait. Wow.
Coming from you? Excuse me. Everyone's like impressed by everything. Get out of here. This is what happens. He dodged the glimpse. Wow. You got it. Was good. I should have just believed.
He's got to use the blade fury soon. He will.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Jug's just ignoring his team.
Bye. Oh, Van. He's got 60 strength.
Steal 1,000 essence from this man.
This is gonna take a while.
Your essence is mine.
Punch, 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 punch.
All right. Oh god,
Jamesy.
Zephyr takes so much damage.
Why is Jamesy?
Jamesy.
Here's a BKB.
He's almost out of mana.
Wait, he missed Zephyr. He thought
Raven's
away.
almost out of mana. Oh.
All right, Omni slash Cuckoo. Come help me.
Run away from me.
No, if he gets hit a bit, he can't do his ulti.
Oh my god, James is back for more. The arrow. He has ult again.
Is Raven dead?
He can't cure. He can
Oh, Chase, run. Oh. In trouble.
No detection.
Did you out?
Sentry?
Run away.
He runs back into the range of the sentry. He just dewarded the cliff.
Oh, hide.
Ob spawn. See him? Ulti?
Nicely done. The arrow! Oh, it doesn't matter. Never mind. Is that what you're talking about when I get excited about everything?
Yeah. Press Q. I mean,
this is how it goes, man. Is it still over?
it looks grim.
It's pretty
like they can't deal with like. I can't believe I'm saying this. This Undying is actually doing a lot. They cannot run and fight just because every time they go in, they're losing 200 HP. I mean, 200 HP every 4 seconds. And they don't need to stop. They have nothing. They don't need to wait for Omni Slash. This guy. Oh, he's got Butterfly. I mean, if Cuckoo can get a Blade Mail like duel off with a solar. Do they have? No, they have no more Spirit Vessel charges.
They have a solar crest about to be done on Dying.
Yeah, it's tough.
He's got 48 armor. Holy shit.
Who, Jug? Oh my god. X. What did Jug get? Oh, he bought a drum.
Oh yeah, I want to end this game. He's also bringing back the AC components for Jamesy. Let's go.
That's so random.
Let's go.
Drums?
He's like, we gotta end the game, man.
Gotta end the game.
Like, why not buy like your Sanj or get some status resist?
That doesn't help the team. My boy Van needs to get those on attack. Look, he's power. Alright, let's go.
He's ready.
Party time.
Just gonna dance on him a little bit. Where's your taunt, Van? Does he have it?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen a single Undying taunt
yet. He has no items. Oh. This is the only offlane Undying player in the world. And he has no Undying items.
Right. There is Aghanim still in Ryoya, so they can definitely burst down this Jug since he only has 1,900 HP.
It's a chance. It's a way. Yeah. It's a possibility. CM, you got to get the heck away from there. X, there's already dead. Oh, it bounces over. And he's just gone. Oh, Raven.
Oh, good.
Classic Green Dark. and pull back into the side.
Oh my god, this guy doesn't need people.
Dude, who needs to go to them when they'll come to you?
He's going down. Tagging him super low.
He's done.
Okay.
He bought out for the drums. It's all over now.
No, the drum.
The mega? Yeah,
hit
hit
it.
the mega.
Hit it.
Yeah,
Hit
you're
it.
fine. Get out. Back out together. Let the Undying die.
Dude,
he
man
has no
so
items.
much.
What are you talking about?
He has no items.
He's living. The turn. 1500 HP on that Lena after all of it. More decay stacks. 110. Give me the empower. I want to be the carry now. Give him the punches. Oh, you're going to lose it. You can't handle it. GG. Undying strong. He's so strong. Look at that man.
Okay, step one for Geek Fam. He needs to ban this Magnus. They're getting multiple here RP without having a gun.
Oh, Jesus. What a clowny game. That was great.
That was a good game.
That was a great game.
Prepare for battle.
Completely wrong, and they wouldn't mind going late game at all.
I mean, they haven't seemed to mind all day. See how it all pans out for them. That just does not seem like one of those games where you would want to go too late up against the PL. It just becomes very, very painful to deal with. Because you still got the Gyro as well, who is equally as painful. I wonder how Emo does perform on this mid gyro. I mean, it's very hard for a gyrocopter to lose a lane. The likelihood is he will just outright win the lane, but it's just not really the style of playstyle that we're used to seeing Emo on. Usually very aggressive on these mid cores, but the gyrocopter is much more farm intensive.
30 seconds.
I'd say it's actually pretty aggressive. Like, if you're going to be playing around your early spells, especially that Rocket Barrage, you can be really, really aggressive with a hero. You will need to sit back and farm at some point. You don't want to just waste too much time walking around. But I can see Emo actually pulling this off quite well. The issue is the matchup. Troll does have ways of playing around that gyro. He does stay in range as well, and has pretty good attack animations. His damage output with spells is not as great. But if he just stays out of range, he should be able to at least keep pace with the gyro. Not going to be clearing out those waves as fast. He doesn't have anything like flat. Still, you can make the gyrocopter kind of miss with your axe throws. It's going to be pretty interesting to see this one unfold, actually.
James, he'll rotate up top of the Mirana. Gonna have that Clockwork Mirana lane all over again. Except this time around they're up against the PO, which is arguably easier than it was last time with the gyrocopter. Still, the PO will have a way out of the cogs with that doppelganger. It looks like they are gonna specifically focus on making sure 123 never feels comfortable in the lane. Zoli and Fly already dishing out a hell of a lot of harassment towards these two.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for 123 to trade favorably. That Ogre is a bit too tanky. The PL is going to be dipping in and out way too much. This is a bit of a rough lane for C-Deck. If they can isolate one of these heroes, that would be big. But I'm not sure if IG will allow that. It doesn't look like it. They're playing their cards right. Applying that pressure onto this clock is big.
Perfect.
This little arrow from James. Fly. It'll just be a bit of a stun. Of course, looking over to that mid lane, Emo and XM. Just going head to head. Can't expect anything too special out of these two. It'll just be a farming lane for a while. You'll see Emo just throwing out homing missiles here and there, but that'll pretty much be it. And the bot lane may be more interesting. We have JT and Kaka there on the Omni Rubik, but they'll be up against Eve and, of course, Victoria on the Shadow Demon. You've always got to be careful about that disruption into the split earth. Can just really easily find the side of C-Deck to kill down at this bot lane.
Definitely could. Seeing Eve on this Lesh, it's pretty nice. Like, it does kind of suit his playstyle. He does play aggressive in lane. My worry is the timing. If they let Eve slide out too long, he's not going to be as effective as you'd expect. And considering how the games have been going, I don't see this ending fast for either side. So we'll see whether or not Eve can hit those power spikes and give a lot of momentum for his team.
Emo, let's have a haste rune up in the mid lane. Maybe he can try to get a little bit more aggressive, but he doesn't really have much mana to play with. We'll actually bring out a lot of mangoes onto the gyro, so now you do have the option if you wish. Looks like he will not. See CIGNAL top lane, trying to find Ollie on that ogre now.
Rock it on.
They actually haven't got any levels up in the battery assault yet, but they've got the cogs rocket flare, and there's the battery assault coming up. Fly though, we'll go ahead and say hello to 123. Meanwhile, bot lane Kaka falling very low. Eve with the Diabolic Edict really just bringing him down, but he will be able to get out of there. The Heavenly Grace was available from JT to just keep him alive while he ran away.
The sustain coming out in this lane just means that neither side is going to be finding any big kill ops. Like Rubik plus Omni isn't really that potent. The damage isn't that great. At the same time, you have great damage from Shadow Demon Lush, but sustain from Omni means that's a bit of a tall order to find those kills. So it's going to be a very passive bot lane. Up top as well, it's much more passive than you'd expect. There's not much 1-2-3 can go for. It's just opt for that early rocket flare, as we saw earlier, to secure himself last hits, which is fair enough, because he can't walk up. The PL just has too many ways of running away, and the Ogre Magi is pretty tanky, although he traps him in.
Yeah, get the cogs off. Battery assault. Arrow is blocked off by the creep wave. Some unfortunate timing there for CIGNAL, because if that creep wave wasn't there, that probably would have been a very, very easy pick-off. CIGNAL will have to allow Ollie to walk out, and Ollie will be counting his blessings. He'll get back, salve up and reset, although bot lane, it looks like Victoria going to get very low. He will survive for now as Eve going for another. In fact, he'll turn his attention onto JT. They'll take out the Omni. Kaka still being chased down on the Rubik, and it looks like James will find him as well.
Yeah, and just like that, all of that tension is released. You do find 2 nice kills on bot lane. We were talking about the sustainability of this dual lane being great. But if you cop too much damage from Lush, if you allow him to get that isolated Diabolic Edict, you're not going to be living for too long, Heavenly Grace or not.
It was really the arrow flying in from James that set it up. So they were just going to try and go after Kaka, but as soon as that arrow connected, he realized the Edict was still going and thought, screw it, let's just take down JT instead. It's a very nice setup there from the Mirana. So we look back into that mid lane where, again, they are still trading. Emo currently fought a little bit behind in CS, but now Kaka comes in to help out. XM, the sitting duck, but never mind. The arrow connected once again from James. They'll find a kill on the gyro, and now Kaka's in trouble. Battle Trance has been popped, and he is dead. XM with a double.
Yeah, that is massive going the way of Stedak. Just really good patience there. Rather hasty from IG to just go for that lift and try and find that kill. I mean, XM was pretty low, but you didn't know where the Mirana was. You know James was just around that jungle area. And it does cost him. That will slow down the Gyrocopter just a bit more. And it is a bit of a rough lane for him, as you see XM really pulling ahead now.
It's just not a lane you would expect to lose to. I mean, the control. XM doing a great job mid. Gonna keep that up in the jungle now. He will return back to the mid lane.
Radiant's
Emo though, gotta be
tower is
careful.
under
James
attack.
is still around the area in his own jungle, and we'll keep vision on what Emo's up to. He might just go for the creep steal with the arrow if he wants. No, James, he'll just go for an easy TP. Looks like bot lane is where the action's at, as Ollie being chased down by Eve. But Eve has run out of mana, but Kaka, there with the lift, will ensure everyone gets out safely.
Dire's middle tower
IG,
is under
at
attack.
least for now, finding themselves on the back foot. None of these lanes are really going great for them, apart from that top lane, where Fly is at the top of the last hits board. Looks like 1, 2, 3 hasn't really been able to shut him down.
That's the one with CDEX lanes. The Clockwork lane just doesn't work out too well. You are giving a lot of space to Fly, so he finishes up his power treads. He's going to be working towards faster farm. A lot of ways you can itemize on this PL to really change up your playstyle.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Top lane, 1, 2, 3. Looks like he's been surrounded, but Eve will TP in on the Leshrac to clear out all those illusions. Well, Firefly just gonna get out of there. The arrow from James was nowhere near hitting it. Where's he actually gone? So he sees Eve, he says, screw this, I'm just gonna farm the jungle up. CDEK probably going to try and push in that T1 top tower a bit. PL just doesn't want to stick around for that to happen. Although, as I say that, Kaka has rotated in with him. So perhaps they go
Radiant's
for a kill
bottom
attempt
tower
here.
is under attack.
Oh, really that easy while Eve's around. They're going to try. Lance will fly out, but the Pulse Nova begins. There's just no way you take that if you're IG.
Yeah, it's a rough one. They do manage to find that nice kill down bot as well on the Shadow Demon. So they are going to clear themselves out for a bit of shoving that tier 1 down bot.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Mid lane goes down as well. 1, 2, 3 was there with the XM. They just clear it out. See, they're looking to push out even more. Again, they're still up at that top lane. There's no real defense to come out as Fly. Gonna stick around and try and man fight 1, 2, 3. Doesn't realize he's probably surrounded right now. And, well, there's the disruption coming out. The arrow to follow, although the neutral creep blocks the arrow. And now Fly just gonna try and turn around. What an unfortunate arrow coming out from James again. With that, Eva rotates on the gyro. Homing missile will connect on the clock, though they are still for Victoria, but now Fly. He gets turned on. JT as well, going to be chased down. He does have the Heavenly Grace, but it looks like he's going to take way too much damage, and he does go down to the side of CDEK. It's a 2-for-0 trade, and they will be able to find this top tier 1 tower.
Yeah, it looked pretty bad at first. The arrow being whiffed by James was pretty big, but they do have the heroes in place. They turn that around. They still find the kill on Fly, and suddenly it's all worthwhile. Everyone else is ready to work. They secure themselves some nice kills and a tier 1 tower, although there is more. A lot of activity on the map. Not going to be finding any kills, but they will clear out these stacks.
Yeah, Emo was desperately trying to clear them out before they came. It is too late though. Eve's got them. Or at least most of them. And Emo definitely not going to be very happy about that, as that was essentially his catch-up farm from that bad mid lane that he had. Got fitting on the side of the jungle though. Start farming up Ancients instead, and should be able to catch up just about the same.
It's a rough spot to be in right now as IG though. You've got these 2 greedy cores that haven't really taken over the game yet. You take a look at the net worth graph. Top 2 heroes are from CDEK. Eve and XM, both having an excellent time in terms of farm. If they can keep that lead up and keep applying the pressure to IG, there's not going to be enough space to get a big gyro and PL.
The bot lane, they are also going to go after JT on the Omni. 1, 2, 3 just running straight in. Has the cogs available, but doesn't quite commit it yet. He will now, as he does have Eve in the cogs with him. JT, there's just nothing he can do about this. He just accepts his death on the Omni. And CDEK look to be setting up for another tier 1 tower at the bot lane now.
And with that Leshrac, Eve of course can just melt these towers quite fast. Although, he is really building up this hero. 5k net worth, 700 ahead of the PL. He already has traveled, he's going for his Yules next. And he has been a menace on this hero. 2-0, not dying just yet. Buying a lot of space for his team.
No sorceries avail. Visibility.
They do have the hooks available 1, 2, 3, so easy setup for him. Run past X. Inventory. Looks like the other CDEC here is asking for an X. Make sure he's alright. Maybe he's bait if you can. Blake will break 2, 3. I'm not sure about that, but he looks onto Ollie on that ogre. He's having a fight skill, but he'll break his life for what looks like fine. He's still alive, but Kaka does find him with the Fade Bolt. And XM still chasing Fly. Fly still gets the ensnare as well. He does get the kill. Now the Battle Trance comes out. Kaka's in trouble. Emo could be in trouble. He gets ensnared as well. He's going down. He does Flak Cannon, but it's not going to be enough. And look at JT just melting to Eve, as Eve does run out of mana and just back off anyway. But I thought that was a bad initiation from the clock. Turns out it works out. They find the position 1 and the position 2 in that.
Yeah, it's down to the fact that 1, 2, 3 can just get that kind of initiation going because he has the backup of his Shadow Demon. We've seen that time and time again. 1, 2, 3 walks up, battery is still cogged up, all the spells fly out, but he just gets disrupted up. And that's enough. That breaks out the combo from IG, that buys enough time for all the other units to catch up, and suddenly that fight turns on. It takes 11 to 3, massive advantage for CIGNAL, 3k net worth advantage for him as well. So they are building up, and the space is growing smaller for IG. They can't get enough farm going on both Emo and Fly. One of the heroes has to slow down a bit. And you can't really afford to do that with both of these guys. Like, you want your Gyrocopter to be big, you want your PL to be big. At this rate, both of them are just kind of okay. You know, it's not bad farm, but it's not the snowball start you really want from these guys.
Shadow, take us. Dire's top tower.
You have the Moonlight Shadow coming out. James looking to set up, or rather Victoria with the disruption. Ollie gonna be an easy pick to make, and they can just disrupt, and that's exactly what they do. James has the arrow and does set up with it, and with that they should be able to find that kill though. Another hookshot will find Kaka as well. So Ollie and Kaka both going down. And that bot T1 just can't sustain the Diabolic Edict coming out from Eve. They'll fortify for now, but XM is there as well. And it's a 13 to 3, a very one-sided game for this game number 2, at least for now. 4k net worth lead for CIGNAL, and there's just really no way IG's coming back into this yet. They just haven't got the items they need. In fact, Fly may die. He does TP out. There was no way to cancel it. But everywhere they go to farm, CIGNAL is just there.
It's hard. They've got to find a way to get this farm up. They should be able to secure these bounties, and they do up top at the very least. It did cost them their cooldown, but it's not a massive cooldown spell. So you're going to be happy enough with that. Still, lots of things not quite working out yet for IG. They need to slow this game down, avoid these fights, get the farm going on your cores. Gyrocopter and Phantom Lancer need that gold. They are very close to the defusal on Fly. That could give him enough in team fights, but he doesn't have the durability.
JT getting caught out by the hookshot though. They lift him out of the cogs. 1, 2, 3. Try to run away, but he has a blade mail up anyway, so he doesn't mind getting hit as they turn around now. Emo going to be the target. He'll throw the cooldown out. He's straight into the backlines, going after the supports while they're taking that gyro out. And XM, he'll find Emo very, very easily. The rest of IG just dissipated. And it looks like they're kind of setting up for a Roshan attempt now. But no, it is just over that power rune. Eve will go ahead and pick up a haste. And this game just keeps getting worse and worse for IG. At the very least, it looks like Fly does have the defusal coming out, but that is not going to turn the tides quite yet.
No, definitely not. He needs at least this Manta style up before they force something.
They're still by mid. Ollie.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Just like that. You just don't have enough to face up against this. XM just hits too hard. They're all a bit tanky. You don't have the damage up in these heroes. You have durability with your Omni Knight. That's really it. You have to buy time. You have to slow this game down. You have to get the stacks going. You cannot afford to lose your jungle here. But it doesn't look like CIGNAL is pressuring that jungle as much as he'd want. Still, the game has kind of been too fast for the Knight's arrow onto Eve though.
Yeah, that's going to be a big pickup. they can find it. Moonlight Shadow, but they did have the dust available. So a lot of gold going to the way of JT on the Omni. Though, looks like mid lane, Emo has been caught out again on the gyrocopter. 1-2-3 will pick up the kill on the clock. Didn't even require the hook for that. They just kind of ran in and got the cogs battery sold off. So I'm not really sure how worthwhile it was for the Leshrac anyways. The gyro Emo is just finding nothing off this map, and this is some very slow farm for a gyrocopter to say the least.
It definitely is. They're still finding the trades, but you know, when you lose the gyro like that, it's just not good.
Do it with flair.
Kaka. Creep up on C-Deck, but JT dropping an item for a second there. He does get arrowed up. And JT is purifying, but is going to die. And it looks like they may have done another Kaka.
Oh.
Hook shot there from 1-2-3. Going to be a very easy pick once again. IG continues to get picked apart by C-Deck. 7k net worth lead now. And I mean, Fly, he joins the team, he wants to try and help out. James is already in position. He uses up the gyro, sends the arrow out, does connect 1-2-3 straight in. And with that, the cooldown's there, but it's not going to matter. Emo, he's dropping way too fast. They find another kill onto Ollie and Emo, and that's a tier 2 tower now got.
Yeah, it's not looking great for IG. Their defense is... They can't defend at all. They don't have the team fight. They went for a really greedy dual core here that isn't online yet and needs a lot more to be online. And you're starting to see Fly. I do believe that's his Yasha flying out. Not going to be enough still. He can right-click hard on the right heroes, but when you clump up all the heroes from C-Deck, they do too much damage. They clear through those illusions because they're really paper right now. You don't have any way of getting that opening on C-Deck. This could be the Roche going away as well. I don't see them contesting this one, and that's just going to give so much more to C-Deck. They've got the 10k advantage, 20-4, 19 minutes in. If they can clear out this map, start taking that last tier 2 and knock on those tier 3s, there's not going to be too much space for IG to farm up.
It's going to be a very easy Roche on C-Deck. They'll take it. Eve will pick up the Aegis on the Leshrac. And once again, Moonlight Shadow will be popped straight away. IG very afraid of what's coming as they are running directly towards the side of the Dire. Everyone does run the right way though, at the very least.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So nobody will get caught out. C-Deck just getting some D wards, getting some bounty runes up for themselves.
Incoming!
Perhaps even a kill soon as Ollie. Hook shot will not connect. They still know the Ogre's there somewhere. They're just not as eager to find this kill. Arrow will be whiffed, but there's the battery assault cogs. Ollie has no way out of that situation.
Eve lost the Aegis.
Oh, top plate. Eve?
Yeah. He was going for the rune. He lost his Aegis. But, I mean, you know, I guess they didn't need it. Doesn't look like C-Deck's too phased by that. I mean, they still found a kill on Ollie, I guess. They didn't get that rune though, so probably not gonna be too happy, Eve.
Well, they're gonna smoke up. No hook shot available, so you can't really rely on that initiation, but C-Deck feeling confident as they should be. They're gonna run straight in. Ollie once again, he just TP'd to the shrine.
Oh man.
The poor Ogre is gonna have to suffer once more. Do they transition top? It looks like they don't want to. Rather, they're gonna stick around mid lane.
I reckon they should start clearing out that tier 2 up top. Take that last objective off the map. Start knocking on those tier 3s, force a response from IG. They really don't have a defense game. Like, they're just not online, these heroes. You are relying on Kaka to perhaps steal a couple of big spells. Even then, you don't have the big teamfight spells in this game anyway. So you have a lot of small utility spells, but you might have enough in the tank, at least for Fly, to burst down a couple of heroes. Still, it's a tall ask. He is right around the gold for his ultimate orb, inching towards that Mantis style, so you are seeing signs of life here. IG is still keeping pace, at the very least, on their PL. Well,
there's that T2 top tower going down. James was there to just pushing out with the seed creep. They'll get that. And that is the final objective outside of the base for IG being taken out. Manta almost up for fly. Will that make a difference?
Allies.
We'll find out. The Moonlight Shadow once again being popped. Mid lane, there is a smoke from IG, but it's going to get broken so darn quick by 1, 2, 3, and he just walks back. And now they realize, hold on, the smoke's broken. Karka dusts up, gets hooked up straight away. Where's the rest of the team though? He blade bounds up Karka, falling low, but not low enough. Guardian Angel will come out. Now Disruptors to save the clock. But 1, 2, 3 kind of just hooked himself to his own death. Now XM gonna move in on the gyro. Emo will get saved by disruption from the Rubik. And XM, he will still find a massive pick. Now Ollie, he'll be chased down on the Yoga. He's gone. Another double for XM as he goes up.
Oh no, fly.
They get the arrow. He's got no way out of this. And Karka trying to help on the Rubik. I thought it was over. Not quite. As Karka's going to go down as well. Ollie running south. He just bought back. He doesn't want to tie. But they'll find JT instead on the Omni. It's going to be an ultra kill coming up from XM. And it wasn't even a challenge.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was a really wonky initiation coming out from C-Deck. They still went out in the end. So you only have an Ogre to defend. These tier trees are not going to be standing for too long, Mike.
Are fortified.
Not many creeps left. They may not have time, although never mind, Eve's here. With that edict, you definitely have enough time. I don't think they stick around here for the racks, but well, I like it. C-Deck trying to apply more pressure. They will eventually back off. No need to push this limit and, you know, throw your lead away in case you lose another team fight. Just keep things going as they are. Dota Plus, 95% the wave C-Deck, and that is extremely accurate, I would argue.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen that kind of stat from Dota Plus. Has been much more even throughout the day, but there is a clear advantage for C-Deck in this game. 15k net worth lead, 27-6, 24 minutes in. They've already taken that first tier tree. They've taken one shrine. If they can take out that next shrine, the last one remaining, that's just no TP points for IG. Roche is completely open. Jungle, it's not going to be safe. In fact, it's already not quite safe anyway. So you're just going to be taking away all the sources of farm for IG. And they need a lot more farm to get these fights going.
Dire's top shrine is under attack. Dire's top shrine has fallen.
XM, thanks out the top shrine. Fly. Shows up mid lane. Gotta be careful as that PL though. There's still so many ways to just take him out. Fly has been slowly catching up in farm though. Just doesn't feel like it's quite enough yet.
It's definitely not. It's a far cry from what you'd want. It's a decent pace considering the start of this game, but if they force a fight here.
1, 2, 3. He's got the hook ready. Just gotta find the right PL. Also doesn't want to hook too early like last time, but may go for it now, and yeah, he goes straight on the gyro. Arrow to follow. They have the Heavenly Grace this time around, so they won't be able to burst down Emo, and he throws the call down out now, cannoning his way to victory, but it's really doing no damage. But 1, 2, 3 will be the first one down, as now they will chase Eve on the Leshrac. Still, he heals himself up. XM jumps in straight onto that gyro. Now Nullifier comes up from XM. He clears him out. Still Eve going fly, trying to make the chase, but it will be no good on the PL. At the very least, the buybacks will allow IG to continue this chase. But C-Deck do not seem interested whatsoever. They just get out of there. They already got what they came for. 3 buybacks. It was a 2 for 3 before those buybacks came out. It's another win for C-Deck.
Definitely is. They're going to be happy with that trade. They understand if they take the next team fight, that means the high ground is definitely very open for them to take. So it's a risky spot to be in as IG. They're going to try to find an objective. They are whittling away at that T1, but that's probably the most they can get. Just some tickling damage on that mid-tier one. Not much more.
in.
Oh. Hook shot from 1, 2, 3. Fortunately for him, illusions were running straight towards him, so he does just hook the illusions and now mid. See it. Moonlight Shadow up. Do they go for this team fight? They don't have the initiation they want, but James goes for the blind arrow. Won't really work out. Roshan is back on the table as well. There's another arrow. Is actually going to land on Kaka. You don't really have a way to break distance that quick though.
Yeah, I want to point out, 123 caught the short end of the stick this game. He's level 13 his core clock.
Not Marana around anymore, and she's down bottom. Set up with the mag nearby. Grims, skewer back underneath the tower. Nice play there. And that means also going to be the toss forward and power onto Nando as they try and pull back in Zephyr. No, arrow had already been used. They can't get him.
Cuckoo can turn with this Firefly.
Yeah, Reese needs to be careful.
Zephyr has
stick
toss.
charges.
He's gonna toss onto.
No, that's you'll kill Cuckoo. You're gonna get a report.
No, I thought he was gonna toss a creep.
Yeah, that arrow barely missed. That would have been a kill. Rubik is owning. He forced Kunkka to go to the jungle.
Oh man, and he stole Torrent. He should get some stacks going.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the timing is on the Rubik Torrent though.
It's instant. I mean,
I guess it'll be the same.
It's the same.
Yeah, because it's just a 2.5 second.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Nice. My boy Jamesy.
It's pretty sick. Well, Van need to back out now, as there are a lot of stacks up on him. Level 2 in that for Dubu. Next there for the third.
No more mana after this. Go for it.
Gonna do it. But so far, so good for Signal Ultra. Like, you look at this net worth, and it's really not that bad. And Cuckoo has not really been dominating this lane at all.
Yeah, they're doing the right moves. They know that they have to slow down this Bat Rider, otherwise he could go out of control.
Yeah, and Van is doing well enough in his solo lane that he doesn't need any help.
Yeah, it's really hard for them to connect their skills just because Mirana only has slow for him to hit the arrow.
Jamesy. Oh.
Nice.
That's efficiency,
dude. That steal of Torrent. I mean, yeah, and he's gonna lose it now, right as it was running out, but he can get it again real easy.
Yeah, it's whichever spell you get, it's really good. But if he steals it now, it's gonna be X.
Okay.
Now he's got to stack it normally.
What a scrub. But now he can X Torrent himself. I mean, X TP himself.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's actually that easy though to stack it at this point.
I think it's only 3.
Yeah,
I think once it gets 4, it's
that's when it gets tough.
So they're gonna do a smoke. They want to try to take the stacks.
Do they know about it?
Yeah.
Might. Okay.
Well, now they know.
Oh, Van over in the jungle. They run into him.
Cuckoo doesn't have 6.
Call. Spectral Haunt has 10 or 6
Kunkka
stick
got
now. I think he's
stomped.
okay.
He's got 8 stick.
Now lift, push back the other direction.
X.
Imprisonment.
Oh, he didn't X mark.
Yeah, Ryoya got stunned by the Centaur, so he couldn't get in range. And now, with Firefly down, I don't really know if they can contest these. Oh, he's just going to vote for it.
Yeah, this is a good way to do it.
Thanks for the stacks, dog.
You steal my Torrent, I steal your stacks. Yeah, Rubik knows. He's soaking some experience here, I think.
No, I think he's out of range.
Yeah, just outside.
They're going in. Well, X back. That's how you combo with the arrow.
He's got the Rubik flare.
He's level 18.
Yeah,
Kunkka's still basically everything.
yeah, that's
And they left one
that
creep.
was much needed. Yeah, that's really annoying.
Because then they have the observer ward.
Yeah, so now it'll take them like 2 stacks to figure out that it's blocked.
Oh no, it's not
No,
actually
it's not blocked, but
Oh yeah, it's not.
Side.
bounty runes. Looks like it's gonna be a 2-for-2 trade. I am worried for this Bat Rider though. He's supposed to be a good Bat Rider again, but he's been trying to be active in the map just because he knows that they've been putting a lot of emphasis on shutting him down.
And looks like Ryu is going to be the one to take the stacks instead. So Bat Rider won't have those to fall back on. Cuckoo needing to come up with something here. Oh,
no, they clipped the wave.
Try and find the Reese, able to get the leap over to that side. Has another leap in a second, but
you're dead.
Yeah, he's done.
We die.
She laughed first. She's like, "Oh, we die."
Should have gone for the catapult. Feels bad.
No, it's true actually. Now Nando's like, "Bro, what do I do? My tower's dying." Oh, they want to defend it?
Oh my God, Nando goes in.
Nando?
I guess he doesn't have Firefly. That's pretty nice.
It's gonna be up soon. Arrow? Oh, he arrowed the wagon.
Back up.
I would have preferred this Rubik, like trying to rotate. He's very strong right now and he still has X mark. Now he has X mark level 3.
He's even stronger now.
Even better.
You think he's gonna get the level 60, the plus 60 or the 200 damage?
I think he gets the 60. He's got triple null talisman. This man can right click with the best of them.
Grimm's breaks the smoke, gonna dodge from the X. They had level 10 on Kunkka, trying to make
you could just
take full advantage of this. Nando does have TP, he's gonna get out. Really good map reading right here from Signal Ultra.
There are 5 Radiant Observer wards on the map right now.
He didn't get a talent. He upped it to...
Yeah. Skill up telekinesis.
So Nando clearing out these ancients here. Saving Blur.
Oh, Axe has dagger. He's pretty rich.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nice. Give himself that armor. Help tank the tower for a bit.
Top tower is under attack.
The pressure onto tier 1. There's a
they want to challenge
coming
this.
from the Kunkka. They know that he does not have call right now.
Dagger if he
lift up afterwards. The X.
Yep.
Oh,
and he's out.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That was good.
Well done. Tower not in deny range either.
He could probably steal both, right?
he stole the X again.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And he has Aether Lens, so this X range is actually...
Oh, jumps in, they find him. The Fable comes out right at the start. He's getting chopped on down, stealing the bolt, throwing it back the other direction. And that is a dead
now.
Oh, yeah.
Look at me.
Look at me. I'm the Admiral now.
Yeah.
All comes another round of it, because why not? And Van chops him down. It might be unorthodox, heroes, but this is what Signal does. Rubik mid, Axe off lane, they make it work.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah? Yeesh. Oh, he did get the health though. I agree with this, just because, you know, he's not going to be hit right-clicking much, he's just going to be stealing some spells and standing in the back line.
Oh, nifty.
So mid Rubik has done his job at this point.
Yeah, he got a tower. I would say he won mid, you know, he forced Kunkka to jungle. It was unfortunate that the stack that he was stacking got stolen, but you know.
But so how do you rearrange farm priority now? Do you let Rubik continue farming, or is he just gonna play around the map now and you let like Marana take over?
No, he'll still be the one farming and pushing out waves because Axe is gonna be trying to like set up some kills and use this dagger. I think Marana's gonna be the one that's taking the spot farm for Axe.
Still has that boat. 500 damage right now. That lands onto somebody's face.
Raven is going for a Midas. He's got the recipe in the courier, just needs a glove of haste.
You think he's gonna go Radiance after?
Yeah, I think so.
God damn it.
Why?
It's so greedy. You're already, again, in a very similar situation to the last game, where you have kind of lost control of the early game. Enemy team has a Desolator completed on Phantom Assassin, so they'll be willing to push down structures fairly early on. And you should theoretically already win the late game. You have a Spectre.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe he could have went for a Diffusal, a much more early game build, but yeah, I think Radiance is always a good item to go for if you can farm it as a Spectre.
Yeah, so Radiance would be fine, but with Midas plus Radiance to me, like I'd rather him continue struggle to make his way to the relic.
Slowly make it.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Oh, looking for that bounty room pickup. And again, 2 for 2.
Oh, he's gonna get spotted.
Moonlight Shadow lasts too long.
Oh, this Mirana is actually getting really rich. He's 2k away from. And you see how I stopped saying almost.
Almost.
He's 2k away.
2k. That makes a lot more sense then.
Oh, leaps away.
Yeah, but he
just wants to battle. They're just having a little bounce back party together. Zephyr.
I was wondering. I thought Kunkka
Well, he gets the rum buff, but
got the car.
The axe did not get the rum buff.
Careful, careful. They bring in the position for Tiny.
That was unfortunate. Zephyr TP'd thinking there would be a fight, but he's pretty close to his dagger. Mirana might be going down.
On top of that board.
Yeah, he should be dead. Just toss into a lasso.
The homing toss.
Goodbye.
Yeah, he's got BOT. You're not outrunning him, bro.
Lasso it?
Nah, not even needed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Space created. PA continues to farm. Nando.
Oh, they have level 2 Soul Catcher on the mid lane into the torrent.
Yeah, Axe should be. They need to be careful.
Lasso. Still not needed.
Yeah, you have to respect when you're pushing against a Kunkka, just because it's always an easy setup, especially with that cast range.
Yeah. Against the PA.
Yeah, Halbert's always good against PA if you get a clutch. What's it called? Disarm.
It just means he gets that instead of the Radiance, though. But I guess since Spectre's getting the Radiance, then who cares?
Yeah. Oh, call.
Go.
I like how Axe turned around to D-ward the one.
They're killing off Mirana while that Shadow Demon went down.
Yeah, Mirana's gotta be careful feeding. His network is dropping. Like he actually lost gold. He was. Oh no, he didn't. He's like 1k away now. I thought he lost like.
See, that's why you need to get a point. He was 2. Wait, no, you did say he was 2k away.
Yeah, that's why I was like so confused because when I said it first, I was like, he's 2 items away, and then I looked out, he's still 2 items away.
Right.
Dagger's up on Rubik, so there's another added initiation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's gonna take some damage.
Oh. Meanwhile, up top lane, look who's here again. Mirana. What you guys doing? Gonna air some creeps?
Lasso's down for 50. Cuckoo's just gonna farm up his Blink Dagger.
It's been very, very passive. Very, very passive. Both teams just wanting to get into those items, but Nando BKB feels like it could be one of those timings that they try and hit with all the other initiation items they got.
Yeah. It favors Signal just because of how fast an empowered carry can scale. But at the same time, Raven is making his way to his Radiance.
And BKB is not going to be as big of a spike, although...
Jump in with the call. They got their man caught. Is it going to be enough, though? They have the disruption. And Zephyr, four-person avalanche on all of them. The pushback afterwards, Van. They will manage to find that kill on a Kunkka. Now Nando looking for another. Gets himself a Zephyr. See you later, my dude. They still have Lasso available if they want to use it. Cuckoo thinking about turning, but
that's
not
the
going to
BKB.
go.
Yeah. That was pretty sick initiation from Zephyr, but it wasn't enough. They couldn't protect the Kunkka.
They did lose the axe.
Cuckoo has Lasso, and Raven... He doesn't have Haunt, but he has the Dagger for sight. And Aris, he has 2 more leap charges.
He's got Lasso. Oh, he could have caught him in the air.
Oh,
He's still gonna go through. Nah, it's too... Oh!
Oh, he did the 360 no-scope arrow? I thought you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, that one's a bit harder to do. Got lucky, I guess.
Yeah, you got lucky.
He did it earlier, actually. I saw him do it down bottom.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe he knows something we don't know.
Huh, I gotta try that. I thought it wasn't possible anymore. But against a
Tiny.
tree throw,
Got the tree throw.
didn't get that
That's
much.
the worst. You become melee as a Rubik. Grab a tree. Come on. Might as well.
Yeah.
Just go whack. Go farm this thing. Oh, Roshan. Oh my god. These guys, they're so fortunate. They always get this DD rune.
Yeah.
They don't want to risk it.
I can't believe Raven had the thought of mind to even go for a dagger in the pit.
They did have a obs there, though.
Oh, okay.
They should burst this guy down. Yeah, BKB.
Jump in.
Purge off that dude's DD. Oh, he goes out back in the pit. He can't get it. Ah.
Jump. Oh, got him caught. Blade mail out.
Reset.
Trying to pull him.
Force a buyback already.
That was an X. Torrent. Gonna be off the mark.
Yeah, be happy.
They're still thinking about staying in this one. Oh, get some vision. Be careful. The lasso. Cuckoo's coming with the blink. But they are not going to find the opening. Signal. Back out. Oh, it's dangerous mode.
Raven does not have the mana for Haunt also, but he has relic money.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to TP to the shrine, get that relic.
He should have bought the recipe, just so that he should just tell his team, try not to fight. You know, I'm very close to this Radiance. He's like 1,000 away.
Radiant's
Wait,
middle tower
so why buy the recipe then?
So
No,
you can get
because-
it at this.
I mean, I guess like the relic can help you farm faster, but I was just assuming that he can get the money within like just farming that triangle.
No.
And then they'd be ready to fight right now.
Yeah.
But either way, he needs to farm up 700 more gold.
Yeah. No, this works also.
His top bat. Oh, never mind.
Ooh.
Wait,
So Rubik stole disruption, so that's one way to deal with lasso.
do you see a bounty rune on the top icon?
Sometimes that bugs out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming on the courier for the mag right now.
Dagger?
No.
Sentries and clarities.
Good Grims.
I was wondering if it was a dagger.
It's a bit harder to play like Magnus when you don't have a position 4 CM, just because
Right.
you have mana issues, unless you somehow manage to get a
disruption there.
arrowhead.
Next,
Oh
not
my
bad. Jump
God.
forward, trying to take him down. The BKB is out, and he's chopped.
Can he
Chop suey. Now for more.
He's demonically purged.
Careful there, Dubu. We got you coming for round 2. Cuckoo's nearby, though. He has the lasso. Zephyr looking for a big opening here.
Grims has the RP.
can't go.
You can't walk into Grims.
Yeah, it's too scary. He doesn't have mana, though. He pops the clarity. They see Cuckoo now? Oh, jump in call. Lands there. Onto Zephyr. They're falling apart on Geek Fam here. As they pull him back in, the arrow gets the last hit.
Yeah, I don't know why they're trying to.
This is why you buy the recipe.
It's true.
No, but I mean, like, I don't know why they're trying to re-engage. Like, they already lost 2 heroes. You know that your Spectre has no Radiant, so he doesn't want to take this fight.
Yeah.
Let's see if Raven can do some big balls play and steal the Aegis. Cuckoo's gonna go help and try to scout it out for him. So there's that potential.
Jump in.
Oh, good call.
It's the call to haunt out afterwards. Van very low, trying to walk away. He is going to drop. And Aegis is potentially going to be there in a second. Nando, BKB off cooldown 4 seconds with the boat. The combination comes out.
Nando
He's going to get that jump out barely by the skin of his teeth. Trying to take down Raven, but it's not going to be there. Raya trying to chase. He's going to be able to heal back up now afterwards. Looking for the cleave, not able to find it. Missing there for the moment. And Nando still trying to walk away. They're getting over to the shrine. He's going to be able to pop it. Now Cuckoo getting the detection, still chasing 2 stacks, jumps to the side. Looking for Raven, he's not quite there. The skewer down to the left. Dead arrow finishes off Raven. Grimm's trying to run. There's a tower there, and Aris jumps into him, but look out, Zephyr's coming. The big bad man with a big old stick wants to take you down. As Aris leaps away, but to no avail. He is eventually going to be brought down and killed. Geek Fam make it happen.
Do they go for Roche now?
Spectre's dead. They can't.
It's so low though. Oh.
Does Spectre really do that much against Roche?
Yeah, that's Desolate does.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, they could, but I mean, you don't want the Aegis to be on Kunkka.
But it's at like quarter HP and everyone's gonna respawn, so you're just gonna challenge it again without Haunt?
Yeah, but they're gonna be up now, right? Like, they can't do it within 10 seconds of PA respawning.
That's true.
But wow, that was intense. That Nando was dancing on them.
Dude, because they could have gone straight to Roche if they had killed Nando right there.
Yeah. Spectre would have been alive.
Oh, toss back.
Oh man. He has Blade Mail in a second. Can they get there in time? Oh, he's gone. That's really bad.
You gotta calm down, guys. Regroup. Stop chain feeding. You know, it's a battle of Roshan, and you need everyone up.
Yeah. The siren song of the rune is too much sometimes.
Yeah.
Raven is almost level 20 now. So he's probably going to get the HP or the slow?
I think HP. You need as much HP as you can against a PA.
Yeah.
Slow is only for movement speed, right? Yeah, so it's not the best. If it was maybe attack speed, you can consider.
Oh, okay.
That's the buff the Spectre needs. Let's go.
Just because you're a gold tier.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm ready. My time is
He's
nigh.
gonna go do Roche. They have to be careful. Like, Grims just has to make sure he...
they reveal.
They know.
Wait. Yeah,
knows.
see
Yeah,
it.
he picked up the illusion rune.
He might have been able to get away with it scot-free. And now...
Wasn't for those...
He has no one to leap to. Give him someone.
Team? BKB out. Haunt on the back lines.
Oh, Arrow hits the Barrett when he blinks in.
Okay, they jump out. So Haunt is down, but so is the BKB for Nando. And now they're thinking about just walking into the pit themselves. They don't have BKB on Nando.
He could get the call of his life, but they do see...
Arrow hits onto Roche. That's really deadly. Looking for the opening. The jump in call. Not bad with the blade mail out. It's a lot of damage. Avalanche toss though connects onto absolutely everybody. Aegis down. Nobody's got it. Raven picks it up. Last second. They've already lost the mag and the axe. And now Nando's going to drop as well. GEEK fam. They make the right calls.
Oh,
Signal Ultra.
So rich.
Reese does not... Oh, he does have leaps. Okay.
Just left wondering what the hell just happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this Aghanim's pickup on Mirana is not the best. He's gonna go down here for sure.
Hit the arrow.
He has no more leap.
He's gone.
Okay.
Easy game.
Radiant structure.
Oh my god.
Take that clarity off.
He could be in trouble.
Toss
toss
away.
back.
Zephyr, the team player.
Okay.
He got tossed.
Ooh. Careful, careful.
Magnus.
He's going to toss in the Magnus. Oh, RP! Yeah! Blink dagger for what?
Oh, sick. This guy's a Rubik player for sure. Continues. I mean, Raven's still got this Aegis, and he's almost got a Manta.
I don't know. I feel like Mirana shouldn't go for a hood, even though it's a pretty good item. I prefer someone building a Lotus just to give like PA some more invulnerability time. You don't want him to be popping his BKB so early on just to dodge some spells.
Yeah, Lotus would be super valued because it also discourages the Kunkka Halberd and X, yeah.
Let's see if he
they just need like items that can help protect this PA, because once PA starts running, they're not gonna be able to fight. Who got this? Oh, so Spectre has the Aegis.
Yeah.
And he's got Manta.
Another smoke up from GEEK fam.
BKB up on Batrider, so he's not gonna get hit by arrows when he blinks in.
Haunt for vision. They see Axe. They're going on Axe.
Van.
No dust. Cuckoo, where's your dust, bro? You're so rich, you don't have too much tanking the tower. He's gonna get one shot by Nando.
You
called it.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's
Dagger.
Stolen dagger.
Dagger.
Oh, they can lose
Raven. Careful, buddy.
He's fine. Oh, lift.
Oh.
Pull back in. Round 2. Get after that, man. Get the taunt back.
My God.
Wow.
Yo.
Okay, get back. You forced bye-bye.
All right, they're away.
Wow, beautiful. Beautiful play.
Signal
Beautiful.
Ultra. I mean, and that's pretty big too, because, well, I guess you still got Manta. It didn't burn Lizzie. Any stacks. It is still a Spectre, getting more and more farmed.
AC's up. Additional armor for against PA. Let's see, what's Axe going for? He's almost got BKB. Once Axe has BKB, he can be more of a man and just Rambo in.
Let's go.
Marana finishes the pipe. She
He could be in trouble though. He's under vision right now. Cooper's hunting. Gonna be spotted by the ward though.
No, Duba dies.
Oh, that's a dive back.
Oh,
was that a blur kill into a dagger? I think it was just a dagger, right? Because his blur didn't run out.
Yeah.
No, I think he activated after.
Oh, courier! They can see the courier. Wow, there's your agent. I mean, there's your AC.
And DD over here to the side.
Nah, Magnus
Trying
should
to
just
save
take
it.
There's no way. No way, bro. He wants to farm bottom.
But don't you want to come get your empower? Come on down.
I'm rich. I don't need your empower.
Axe trying to finish off these, going for a Shadow Blade next. Interesting. Curious if he goes for the attacking procs counter helix.
I actually tried building.
It's cool.
I actually tried building like a carry Axe and
Got like Mjolnir or something?
Yeah, like that attack speed.
But you can do Manta too.
Yeah, but it's really hard. Like the 25. If it wasn't 25 health regen,
Yeah.
it would look good.
Yeah.
Well, the Manta though, at least, like then you have 3 of them doing it, and they got attack speed now too.
Yeah, but it's like mana, it's so expensive. You don't have mana. Like you're gonna get the movement speed over the mana regen 100% of the time.
He took the attack speed though.
Yeah, usually attack speeds. Like I think 40 attack speeds a lot.
Yeah.
That's almost a hyperstone. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll take the health regen. It's just too good.
Yeah.
Especially for a hero that's tanking damage.
Right. And it's like slow damage over time that's coming from Geek Fam. The only burst is really Kunkka, and that's not like crazy burst either.
And he has a BKB, so he like magic. He's not afraid of magic damage anymore.
No.
Looks like Geek Fam might do a smoke up. No, they got gem. They're just rewarding everything.
They have a smoke up from Signal Ultra instead. Looking for a target. They scan up high ground, gonna claim that high ground, and Zephyr walking uphill. They think that's the real one. Zephyr finds them. RP canceled there. Meanwhile, the pull back in, the lift up Torrent in the midst of it. Van not able to get him yet. They get exploded. Now, do they have round 2 of this? Grims could look for the opening. The Haunt's already out now. Chasing forward for Van. His BKB is popped, trying to run away. They have the call afterwards, so not real. RP on all of them except for Raven. They didn't get Dubo either.
On the shrine.
Where's the follow-up? Nando, he's just going to TP away. He can't do anything.
Yep, get out. The boat buff's too strong.
They bought back on Tiny, though.
Yeah, they all of them got hit by both buffs. And while that's activated, PA cannot burst down anyone down.
And Raven is just becoming a monster here. Has the Reaver completed and getting close to that 25 talent.
Yeah, we got ourselves a game.
We got a game.
He's going to get a Silver Edge eventually, probably, for Van, though. And that'll be pretty
Raven?
nice. No, it's Van.
Oh,
for Raven to break dispersion.
yeah. Like the way Signal Ultra has to fight is like they just have to pick off people. They can't just all in commit to heroes unless they catch the Kunkka, because that, like I said, that boat buff is too good.
They were also like directly under a shrine. As nice as that RP was, he skewered them like right next to the shrine.
Yeah. He's got his Vlads though. He's finally queuing up a dagger.
Hey. Oh, Jamesy. They're nearby. Can they get in to help him out?
He might be okay.
Force staff?
The spur, demonic purge.
Yeah,
Nando's here.
Haunt?
Ryoya jumps in, calls. Well, they got that one.
Oh.
And now Ryoya.
Kunkka could be in some trouble.
They don't have Haunt.
Vote yourself.
No Haunt. And the armlet toggles were not good enough.
Yeah, they calculated the damage wrong. They thought they could get the Rubik and get back.
And this is going to be satanic done for Nando.
Yeah, they need to push the pace. Kunkka's dead for 60 seconds, and yeah, Satanic's up. He doesn't have to be too afraid now. Like he doesn't have to pop BKB so quickly.
You can see here that Dota Plus, in spite of obviously usually favoring Spectre, is kind of wavering which way it's going. Liking Signal Ultra's draft a little bit better right now. Cuckoo
Dire's bottom
does
tower is
have
under attack. Dire's
lasso, and they have
structures
haunt
are
available.
No, I think it would be a bad idea to go without your Conka.
Yeah, they're
30 seconds.
Dire's bottom
They could go
tower
on
has
this Mirana if they do spot him out. It's one of the easier. Oh, I like this. Mirana swapping over to a Lotus.
Okay, Raven's nearby.
They know that Rubik's top.
Trading some hits. Zephyr's there as well. They have good vision in the area on the side of Signal.
They just need to back off. You don't need to take this risk.
They hit an arrow on somebody too.
Yeah, it was on
Spectre.
Spectre.
Okay.
But they discouraged the tier 2 push, so I guess Geek Fam is satisfied with that. And Rubik gets a BKB.
Yeah, he needs it. Otherwise, Tiny's just going to be constantly jumping him.
Yeah.
And he's got to go out of the fight.
Why go BKB over like a Aeon disc?
It's just because you're a core. Like Aeon, this is good and all, but still, like you're gonna be taking a lot of that damage, and you're still gonna be in that position. You know, if he's able to pop the BKB as soon as the Tiny jumps on top of him, he can easily just force staff himself out.
Nice one.
Smoke up.
are scanning.
Geek Fam looking to take this fight. Roya reveals himself. Cuckoo. Reese needs to get out of there. Oh, Mead leap. The haunt comes out afterwards. With the soul catcher on him, that's going to be enough to find the kill. And now they're pressuring. Where do they go next?
Roche is up in a minute.
Yeah, it's Ron will be back up by then. Nando.
Yeah,
I guess they don't have lasso.
They should be a bit aggressive. Even though they're down one hero, they used lasso and haunt. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, Haunt will be down by the time Roche is back up still.
They need to try to kill Cuckoo and remove the gem away from him.
Nando clears out that creep wave. Lots of pings in the area. Throwing out a dagger onto Raven. Nando
Just showing his boss.
just bold as brass.
Covering his team to ward the ward. I like it.
Getting those crit chances is a possibility. They have Shadow Blade Axe now. Haunt back off cooldown, 57 seconds. Mirana's about to be back up. They have lasso again.
Yeah, Geek Fam has to stay here because Spectre won't have Haunt if this Roche respawns.
8 seconds. But they can't take it obviously without Spectre, so
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
the question is, are Citadel Ultra going to be able to sneak that one away from them?
Torrent scouts out that Roche is back.
Nando on top of a ward, just placed. And just killed. Gem on Grims.
I'm actually surprised that Raven's actually going for a defusal instead of a MKB. I
Yeah.
would imagine that he should be going for an MKB now. That this PA is, you know, it's late game. You always want to MK. Oh, he got hit by arrow.
He's got him.
I mean, I guess technically Desolate doesn't miss, but
Does it not miss?
yeah, Desolate it'll.
Well, no, it misses.
Like the you'll always get the Desolate damage, I think. But your attack may miss.
Haste.
Evasion.
Oh, okay.
But your right click will not always go through, obviously.
Interesting.
But that's only 50 damage.
Yeah,
I'm a gold tier Spectre and I don't know that. What the hell? Alright, Nando Hasterin. He's got a very cool walk when he makes it happen. His hands are just bubbling with power. And he's going to have that MKB done. So, top net worth for the moment on that PA.
Oh, Nando has an MKB.
Yeah.
What I just said.
Oh.
Nullifier queued up on Kunkka. That'll be pretty good if they can get the lasso off into Nullifier. Maybe they have a potential of bursting down Nando.
I feel like we're hitting level 25s a lot earlier than we used to.
Yeah. I think they might have increased the XP gain. I'm not too sure.
Well, also, double tomes became a thing.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, he takes the health regen.
Oh, he really
Dream is
does.
dead.
He does go through with the diffusal blade on the Spectre. Maybe for the Magnus? Mana burn the Magnus?
Yeah, that could be a thing.
Oh, the smoke around though. Not going to be ready for this. Tiny TP's in. He gets caught, jumped on. Cuckoo not really able to get the best of initiations off, and Raisin tries to take down Jamesy, but the BKB is already out. No Tiny.
That's bad BKB usage on the side of Signal Ultra, just because...
Did he get hit by an arrow again?
Yes, he did.
EA still has BKB. They turn now, try and take down Axe.
He got
Not sure if
lasso.
that's going to be enough, though. They kill him off.
Imagine if he had BKB and he was able to pop it.
That would be pretty big.
He has Aetherland's lasso range. Maybe able to pluck one of these heroes out.
Yeah. Rubik and Axe gotta be more careful using the BKB. They know that they killed the Tiny, and that's the only real like BKB threat. I mean, aside if you're gonna get comboed by Kunkka, you should pop the BKB. But
Right.
just because Spectre haunts doesn't mean you should just pop BKB if you're together with your team.
It's fair. They stole lasso on Rubik.
Yeah, this could be big. Now they have a way to deal with this pesky bat if they can find him.
Force staff farm too, so it can get the pull back.
Dude, the lasso must last for so long.
Yeah.
Oh, he finds Kunkka?
Pulls him back in. Hello.
Yeah, there we go.
It's lasted for a while. A lot of damage. The RP afterwards, and
Wow.
oh, if he missed that, it would have been an arrow. Dude, they're ready. And now Nando right into the pit.
I don't know. Okay, force the buyback, get back. That's good. Yeah, patience.
They should know that there's a ward here because of that.
I would have preferred, like, I think Ryo jumped the gun over there. I preferred, like, since they know that they dewarded everything here, Barrider can just scout, and maybe they can start with a bat, right? A lasso initiation into a buyback.
Yeah.
Just so that they can get something out of this buyback.
As opposed to just stopping the Roche.
Yeah. Because you want to be extra careful on how you use your buyback when it comes to the late game. Arrow? he was just like, he was panicking. He was like, oh, not again. Left, right. He probably got hit by like 6 arrows like in the past 5 minutes.
Dude, Reese is a monster.
Lotus Orb is up as well, so that's something we didn't talk about.
And I'm very impressed with Signal Ultra's play. The fact that they've been able to stay even with this Geek Fam team in this game. I mean, granted, it's with Magnus again, but...
Yeah.
Then ban out the Magnus if it's such an issue.
DD, they cannot fight while this DD is active.
Do they have anything to purge it?
Yules? Nope. But they look like they want to do a smoke. What?
Yeah, take it out of their backpack.
Maybe they want to catch catch again with this lasso.
They have 25 on Nando, so that could be part of it.
They have this lasso for a long time, though. It's only halfway through its duration.
Triple stifling.
Yeah, it's way better than coup de grace. Coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
Did they change
Coup
it?
de grace, actually.
Really?
Yeah, because coup de gras, apparently gras means like fat in French, but grace is what it actually is supposed to be.
It's a fat crit, though.
It is a fat crit, that's true.
A fatty.
It's a thick crit.
Alright, they take down the illusion, spam out the wave.
Smoke up. Let's
And
go.
what are we going to see from Geek Fam? Anything else from them? We've got Nullifier that's coming out online for Ryoya as well as for the Spectre, but he might be in trouble yet again.
It's gotta be. It's risky. Oh,
Walking up hill, jump forward, kinds to catch. They're top of a shrine, but the lasso pulls him a little bit further away from it. That is a dead Kunkka.
oh, he swapped out the.
It was taking a timeout. I think
okay.
he had like 1 more minute left on it.
They got the ideal pickoff for them to push that advantage. And they
Arrow
know
goes out.
And they know where Geek Fam is. They should just run in.
Oh, Raven.
It's a little
For the
deadly.
SD?
Little deadly. Jump in, try to find him. And no, avalanche toss. Jamesy already turns it back around, steals the avalanche, now turning on to Raven, seeing what they can do, but man takes so much damage from the Spectre.
They gotta run.
They've got to be very careful. Spectre haunts out, tries to jump away, see if he can make it a little bit of chaos here. Looks like Spectre is going to be able to retreat.
Survives, but now they can just go for Roche. Oh, Dubu.
Dangerous. Gets critted.
Oh, and they found Cuckoo.
Oh,
that's the gem.
Finding more Zephyr, just hoping to toss him away.
He's got the urn on him.
Wait, did he have the no target toss?
No target toss.
Oh my god, that was a long distance toss.
Zephyr is going to drop too.
Yeah. Well played.
And that entire time, Nando held on to his BKB.
I told you, he doesn't have to pop it so willy-nilly now.
Discipline. These support players don't know how to handle the BKB power. They're just like, ah!
Because when you're a support, that BKB charge is so precious.
Yeah, right.
You somehow fire that BKB, you're like, I'm gonna make this worth it.
Yeah, I gotta press this. If I die and I don't press it, I'm gonna be real mad.
Yeah. Oh, and Nando can opt to either swap out his Deso and get a BKB. Okay, he's getting Moonshard.
Nice, nice. What happened to the Ags for PA? I feel like that was...
Yeah, I actually wanted to get an Ags instead, just because that blur is pretty broken once you have Ags.
Yeah.
And he just needs to find Dubu.
And like, I guess for Dispel's Soul Catcher, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, it dispels now, right? Yeah.
For if you get Ags.
Yeah, dispels either the sticky, you know, whichever. There's a lot. But yeah, I mean, that buyback from Ryoya ended up costing them, you know.
Yeah.
They got the ideal target and they pushed the tempo.
Well, 45 minutes in, it's a 13,000 net worth lead, and things tilting into the favor of Signal Ultra in this game at number 3. I think a lot of people, ourselves included, were anticipating a Geek Fam victory here, but if they can go up one more game in this series, only one away from being at the summit.
Yeah, I'm definitely impressed. Win or lose, they're putting up a hell of a fight.
Nando walks forward. Tier 3 tower being assaulted. And they will pop the glyph there as the creeps respawn. Nando throws out a dagger. Avalanche, they interrupt.
They saw the DD at top. They should get back and...
Oh, the toss back though. Nando blinks over to the Tiny. Now pops the BK... No, saves the BKB.
Reflected the demonic purge.
Okay. Still saving it, as he does have that Aegis. Nando thinking about jumping out. Triple stifling dagger gets the heal off of it from the Satanic. Toss back again, but the X, a little bit off the mark there.
Why did he return?
The Torrent landing, okay.
He's gotta be careful for a lasso here.
Grimm's in the area, maybe gonna be able to be there for an RP. They've already used the Empower. Nando gonna jump out, but X back in, toss back further. Nando pops the BKB now. Now what else do they have? Axe still has the call if they need to make it happen, but they need to get away from Ryoya. Cuckoo trying to find a lasso target. He's not able to find the one that he wanted. Grimm still holding on to RP, but he doesn't have the mana. Stick's already been popped. Jamesy trying to get out of there, and he's popped his BKB. Nando thinking about jumping back in now. Able to get the blink away by Zephyr to not get pulled down. Ryoya gonna be safe for the moment. Van pulls this Raven Spectre a bit further in. They pass over the cheese. Nando passes it to Van to heal him back up. Oh, sick play there. And now they can turn and fight for another round if they want. Or just back the hell out of there.
I think they should... Okay, I guess they want to go. But, you know, they all have all BKB cooldown and they...
Bottom wave.
Yeah.
And they know how much they can kite Nando. Like, oh, okay.
Oh,
all right, they got Zephyr buyback. Now it's time to escape. Get the hell out of there. They don't have Haunt. Nando, cold back in again. Does not have a BKB 10 seconds away. He's so freaking low. Jumps in. No way to get out. That's a dead PA. And now the rest of them just need to escape if at all possible. Van. He is not going to get out of there. Grimm's just barely able to escape. Lasso was 4 seconds on cooldown, and the bottom lane is where the pressure's coming.
Yeah, that was a bit overzealous.
Grimm's bought a blink dagger. He caved.
But yeah, you know, like, you just have to wait for BKB to be up. Like, they saw how they removed the Aegis from the PA. They were, like, tossing him and kiting him very well.
Yeah.
The only reason why he survived the second time around was BKB ran out. Now, if they force out the PA BKB...
Buyback.
Buyback. Geek Fam has a win condition.
Yeah. And it looks like it might happen.
Which
Mirana's
technically,
40 seconds.
if you kill Raven again, that's also the same win condition because he bought back. But right
it's harder to kill Raven because he's
for sure.
He's got heart and whatnot.
Oh, they're pushing down for this tower,
and they don't have any easy way to get Raven out of position.
They have disrupt though.
That's a nice steal away as they get those illusions. Buyback from the Axe. Is that going to be enough to force them there? The call, actually, no, able to turn it back on him. If he steals lasso.
Yeah, they're fine. They don't have to force the PA BKB. That disruption. Oh, he stole. Lasso?
He stole Lasso. He's got ads.
Wasn't he lassoed?
Yeah. He got Lotus Orbed.
Oh, okay. I was just like, how, he wasn't able to sticky? Oh, that could be big. They didn't,
He has Ags on Rubik, too.
they did not force the BKB. Oh, he could get 2 targets.
Yeah.
Oh, it's looking spicy.
Where is it? Chat wheel.
They didn't even get a tier 3.
Yeah, that's massive because they didn't force the PA buyback, and now they have to play on the defensive. And how long is Roche? Okay, Roche is still a long time.
Yeah. All right, level 25s. What else we got? They take the telekinesis cooldown for Rubik. Bat Rider has gone for the Firefly duration. Spectre obviously going for the dispersion. And we're almost, well, not really almost at Marana's, but
Did they see this Magnus dagger?
they did. He linked onto a creep wave.
Okay, so yeah, could be a DD.
Marana needs a little bit of heat.
Give it to the Magnus. Give it to Magnus, guys. Magnus. No?
James.
Okay, he doesn't want to RP people. That's fine.
Nothing new here.
I think Marana needs a little bit of meat.
I will say this
this
diffusal blade has been paying off for Spectre.
Yeah.
Mag not being able to RP,
Illusion pickup too. He can keep the bottom lane constantly pushed out.
and Dubu's gonna make illusions of the illusions.
If they can get the initiation onto Geek Fam, because all of these fights it feels like have been like tossbacks and other stuff, but if you find a big call into an RP,
Smoke up.
it's going to be easy peasy.
Smoke up on Geek Fam.
Reese
They can see the Marana.
sees the Spectre illusion. Looking for a Reese.
You need to run, brother.
He's running
They
away.
see the Firefly. They can ping it.
Careful, careful. Jamesy. Thinking about an opening with that lasso.
Kill the illusion, bro. Nando, like, help your team. There's one easy. Brought it down to half life. Oh my god.
I think they definitely confirmed that Rubik has lasso now, though.
Yeah.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Bottom lane is pushing in from the Spectre illusion.
Yeah,
Strength of illusion runes.
I want Rubik to just TP down bottom using his TP. Yeah, and then make sure fixes the creep wave. BOT back. Maybe even just lasso this Elu.
Dude, these siege creeps and the Spectre illusion.
You're gonna need to fort, buddy.
Under attack.
You don't want.
This thing goes down.
Dude!
Yeah, it's
Okay, Grims.
skewer.
It doesn't work on creeps.
It does. Oh yeah. Professional player over here.
Happens to the best of us. Dude, the skewer range.
Oh, did he take it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Surprised he didn't go for the armor.
Maybe he didn't know that he was going to get a blink dagger. And he was like, I need the skewer range to get inside to RP people.
Look out, world.
Now he has the blink dagger. He's like, man.
ED haste.
Nando time.
Nando. I mean, James, why'd you take that haste?
It's Nando time.
Oh.
Dubu.
500 crit.
Dubu.
They have the multi-shot arrow now. They've already been hitting one almost every time. The arrow goes out, lands onto the tiny, and now the DD Cuckoo's there, trying to steal it away the other direction. But is it going to be good enough? The big call that lands onto all of them. Where's the follow-up RP? It's not going to be there. They buy back on the Rubik, who's already dead.
Oh god, the PA.
In trouble and going to drop. Status resistance was not good enough. The call looked so good.
Dude, they keep fighting on the shrine. That's the second time. The first time it was the RP on the top shrine. This time it was a call on the bottom shrine. And the center and neutral stomp really screwed them up also.
Where was the mag?
He couldn't blink. Spectre. Haunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to. They gotta calm down. They can't just jump like that.
Roche, 45 seconds.
It's tricky because now Signal's in a position where they don't want to force the PA buyback, but again, they don't want to give away the Aegis.
Cuckoo. Lasso up in 15.
They have infinite vision on her though.
She's dead. Don't die, Jamesy.
He's trying to save a life. It's dangerous, though. Avalanche stolen. A Reese. Van jumps in for the call. PA buys back. Gonna TP to the shrine. Still far away. RP not looking good enough. It's only on to that Bat Rider. And all of a sudden, everything has been used, it looks like. Can they find any more? Arrow connects there onto Kunkka. Dagger gonna land also. Chase forward finds Zephyr. That's 2. Although, did they get the Bat Rider?
Kunkka could go down.
Yeah.
There's the lift. And the arrow follow-up.
Got buyback, though.
So they find Kunkka and get that kill, and Roche respawns.
Yeah, but they can commit all their buybacks for this.
Yeah, Nando has no buyback because he spent it just now.
This is the refresher.
Oh, they take this really fast though.
Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous.
Hans
There's no
ups in.
shrine though. Yeah, if they knew that, doesn't look like they're gonna go for it.
They need to deward all the wards here. Make sure. Yep. Good job. You know what's up.
They're making it happen, man.
Raven still has a minute cooldown on his buyback also.
Oh,
He got hit by arrow again?
Grimm's got 25.
What's 25? Oh,
And power cleave damage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
that's a lot of
Alright,
cleave.
let's see this.
But again, they're kiting this P out very well, and they're making sure he's nullified,
Demonic Purge, disarmed.
Yeah. And they all have buyback.
Tiny has the avalanche cooldown now.
Abyssal up on PA.
Kunkka, he got the fleet.
Oh man, he didn't go for the toss charges. I wanted to see triple no toss target.
He wants to go for Octarine Core, so you can have like that instant, like
Permanent.
Yeah.
permanent.
Van, shadow bladed, sees Cuckoo, thinking about going for it, calls him in.
That's the Cuckoo.
Yeah, this one.
Pulls him in. He's dead. Oh, Bat Rider's gone. Raven, muted, chasing. Where's the save? The BKB.
Lotus.
He got the Lotus
You
Orb.
gotta re-engage. You force a buyback, that's good. You didn't use anything.
You mean disengage or re-engage?
I'd be disengaged, sorry.
You're gonna work on that communication, Ninja Boogie. In game, you're gonna tell your team.
Well, there's the re-engage, but the disruption save. Roche not willing to go down as of yet. Arrow connects on to the Kunkka. No buyback on him. Oh, it's only Spectre and Shadow Demon that have it on the Dire team.
I think they have to give this. They are, like, if PA dies, it's over.
Arrow's going out.
Perfect.
The illusions wear out. Raven gets hit by the arrow. Cuckoo. Danger, danger. And Raven, do you feel confident? Do you feel capable? How afraid are you?
And steady. But he's not that scared, because he can buy back and just haunt back in the fight.
Yeah.
Like, he actually wants to die.
Okay, breaking the invis.
Oh, he
It's a good
drags him
start.
away from the arrow.
The lift up afterwards. The skewer from downtown. Chase forward. Find that man, but is it going to be enough? They try to get the lasso. Disruption interrupted, and Van pulls him down. Gets the kill. Buyback haunt. Second round of this one. The arrow connects again onto Rayuya. Not going to do enough damage though as they kill off that Mirana. Buyback from the Mirana. Everybody's running away. Nando has BKB back up if he wants to de-engage. He finds him. The jump in. Do they have enough disruption though? Able to interrupt that one. BKB is going to wear out Fernando, and then he's going to be a sitting duck as they chase him down. Disruption again. Aris, no way to save it. And B is not there for PA. 4 minutes. No buyback.
Grimm's bought back mid-toss and then ended up right in front of Tiny again.
That toss bug thing.
But
I'm pretty sure that's a bug, right? That's not supposed to happen.
I mean, it depends on how you want to look at it.
Dude,
I've lost.
You've lost because of that?
Yeah, Nana bought out.
I mean, it's true for X also. If you die and buy back during X, you'll come back to the X.
Will you really?
Yeah, because that isn't dispelled on death.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, it was almost perfect, but they just couldn't run away after they killed the Spectre.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that GEEK were able to react to that though, because that was a bonus range skewer, dragging him all the way up, and they still, I don't know.
I think it was the toss from Tiny and then the blink on Cuckoo, because he couldn't have traveled that distance that far otherwise.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But the Tiny also showed up like immediately.
Yeah. Well, he has blink
They
force.
have force.
Yeah, Blink Force, yeah, that's true.
Man, and it felt like that decision to go back in by the PA, because she was kind of almost free, but ends up coming back to bite him. 50 seconds, no PA. And
They
meantime,
can't go
Cuckoo.
through him, though. I think they can get 2 Raxes.
Shrines.
They have disruption too.
Yeah. Who has buyback? Rubik have to be careful. Buyback
That's gonna keep
no
Raven
buyback
back.
on anyone. Only Axe. So yeah, I think they just give up the 2 Raxes. They can't. They absolutely cannot fight without this PA.
I mean, he has another round of disruption for Raven, which is at least enough to slow it. It's a little afraid, but there's the banishment. Dubu can do the soul catcher again.
Dude, that disruption lasts so long with the Arcane Supremacy.
This is pretty nice. This is a good way to keep him out.
Yeah,
Wow,
one Rax.
they actually managed to hold one lane of Rax. That's impressive.
58 minutes. And top tier 2 is the next one on the menu, it looks like. DD bottom, Illusion top.
Yeah.
Octarine Core.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Phantom Assassin.
I'm the boss, man.
Nando. Arrow. Careful, Raven. Call. long range.
Radius.
Cannot.
Or stun.
They need to kill like Bat Rider.
Where's the Magnus?
Lift back, not quite in the area. I mean, they have cheese on Kunkka, and they've got refresher after the Aegis for spec.
I think like if Nando can get another item, he needs like some. I think he can replace his Deso into a Bloodthorn because he's having some mana issues, and this diffusal is actually.
Dude, I'm super impressed with this diffusal pickup on Spectre.
Like the reason why he died there at the top tier 2 was he ran out of mana.
Couldn't blink.
He couldn't blink.
Makes it tough. Makes it very tough to play Dota if you don't have mana.
Is this a Thompson gyrocopter tier diffusal pickup?
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. But it's good. It's a good pickup.
Still not scouted out this DD run. It looks like Roya is going to get it here, or leave it off for the spec.
Dude, the tiny taunt is so
it ran
cool.
away.
Oh, they didn't pick it up.
Yeah, when he's full size.
It's so slow. It's like.
This is a really cool tiny build.
Yeah.
This was
I think this was an offlane build at first,
was
right?
it? It was.
I think it's Old 11.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Old 11 did it first as an offlane thing.
Jump in call only gets one.
He had no
Tries to
buyback.
blow him. Is it going to be good? They get the kill. Now where's round 2? Rayoya. BKB's wearing out though. They got to be careful. That torrent, extra long range, but not going to be good enough. Spec in trouble. Does not have buyback, but does have the Aegis.
Oh, the fleet.
And they kill him twice. Oh, the arrow though. It's going to land. All the boat buff in the world. Van super low. More and more avalanches. Raven controlled. That's the Aegis down.
He has no buyback. They need to protect him.
Yeah. Grams, it's your time to shine, my friend.
Looking for that opening. RP is there to start. Roya, do they have anything else left in the tank? They're taking him down. Low disruption though. Not bad. Nando's still alive and trying to take down Raven. It's not quite enough damage. The Haunt just every which way. Can they get him out of there? But the chase down looking for He's looking for the follow-up. They find him. The disruption. Another round of it. All the saves in the world is they're getting torn apart. The Raven. Raven God.
That was Rubik's disruption.
Raven God.
Okay. Oh, Nando has no buyback. I think that's just game.
He's
Bounty rune?
300 gold away.
How can you think about bounty runes at a time like this?
He needs gold.
He needs gold.
He needs 300 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean? I thought you meant Geek Fam bounty runes.
There's
No bounties.
It's over. That was dude. That Haunt play.
Oh, I can't believe he stayed alive.
It literally would have been better for Signal Ultra if some of their heroes were dead at that point. The fact that he was able to jump back and forth between them. And now James E. Van, he tries to interrupt. The call comes, but it's all a bit too late. As Geek Fam march down the mid lane, take down the buildings, and this is going to be GG. Geek Fam hold out.
What a way to end the game. I feel it might have not been the right play to aim the Spectre because you know that the team is gonna back him up. You know, Kuku's dead for he has no buyback.
There's so many other people that could have gone on.
Well, CIGNAL, they do seem to be in the lead now. And just taking team fights, winning them as well. Though James has been caught out with the Yules, but they don't hit the LSA. Just leaps out of there.
That's some fast reflexes on that Yules from James, buying him enough time to get out. Fantastic pop by Fly.
Well, they're jumping in. 1-3. He gets the roar off. Now Fly going on to Eve, but doesn't really find the damage he wanted. At least forces Eve to use that BKB. The Moonlight Shadow will be popped once again. The CIGNAL looking to go back in. They still have this Aegis on the gyro. Still also got the cheese available on your Razor.
Are scanning. Double damage.
Arrow, Emo, he actually cancels his own TP. James is just going to continue to chase on this position for Mirana. He has a double damage rune, but it doesn't make you invincible. Still, he will force them back for that banner rune, though. Bot lane, there could be a fight breaking out. Not quite, though. CIGNAL will manage to find at least 3 banner runes, and that'll make it the 4th. So now only a 1k gold advantage for IG.
It has been a fairly even game so far. The gold advantage has been pretty steady. The Aegis does expire. It's going to be a bit harder for CIGNAL to force a fight, but they're not dissuaded. They're going in.
Yeah, Raw is there, Arrow to follow as well, and well, Fly, he's all by himself. No help coming into the shrine either. Emo, he thought about it on the TA, but just, it wasn't a fight to take. CIGNAL, they'll move into the mid lane with a tier 3 tower is just open for them to take. It'll be a slow process. You don't have that Aegis, so you're not as confident. But until that CK buys back, you know you have the advantage.
Oh, for sure. You have the dual siege creeps as well.
Stop is there. It's a lot of damage from Emo, but James jumps in straight to Kaka. And that forces out a Stampede, and now the Witch Doctor ultimate comes out. It doesn't really do too much, and Eve, he actually found Kaka anyway. The Stampede just did not matter. They will find James and the Mirana at the very least. So it'll be a 1-for-1 trade. CIGNAL, they'll back out of there. There's no need to risk it any further.
Visibility.
And IG, they just remain on the back foot.
It's a rough spot to be in, right? You lost your tier 3, you're forced to buy back near Lina, and now you're going to try to find something. They are still on the chase, playing aggressive.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Lane. IG starting to move in though. 1, 2, 3 just jumps in with the Raw once again. The Witch Doctor will be the choice. Although the Gyro falling low, trying to go after the CK still. Eve, he doesn't mind too much. He'll go onto Emo, he'll go onto Fly, and Fly, well, he's falling very, very low. Not quite dead yet, but they'll get the Yules off once again. Arrow was there to follow. It wasn't even necessary as Ollie now being slowed up by XM. They'll try and turn this. The buyback is there though from 1, 2, 3. Emo, he may find James and almost, yeah, he does. But XM is going to chase him up. You don't want to really lose your TA like this, but you may not have an option in the matter. As the Beastmaster is going to be the target. Hoofstop is there from JT. They're really dragging this team fight out as long as possible. But JT should go down the set, and he does.
I will. Thanks.
And Ollie will be allowed to TP out on the Witch Doctor.
Middle tower is under attack.
And Emo's kind of just melded in the mid lane. He's just chilling out. He does eventually leave.
Really even fight that did cost a couple of buybacks on CIGNAL's side. They're going to be happy with those trades though. They did manage to find Fly.
Dire's top shrine.
Unfortunately, there is no Roche to take. So they're going to have to try to find farm around the map if they're not comfy with sieging the high ground just yet. It is a hard ask. You're playing up against Witch Doctor at some pretty solid high ground defense in and of itself. Even with those kills, you're not going to be too comfy forcing the issue. So they're just going to build up. When this Satanic does come out in Eve, it's going to be much harder to force this guy down. He's just going to be able to stand up, man fight. You don't really have the burst damage to take care of him. So I can definitely see Eve taking over once that Satanic is up. Oh, jump in.
Yeah, they jump in. Emo. Be chased down. Mules will be there onto Ollie, so maybe just go for the Witch Doctor kill instead. It's just a much easier pick to make. Homing Missile will still follow. They've still got the TA as an option. 1-2-3 though breaks the Lincolns with the Roar. It's a bit of a shame. Looks like he couldn't really find anything else to break the Lincolns with. And with that, CIGNAL, they'll still find the bot shrine.
Has fallen.
It wouldn't allow time though for Emo to pick up a full Daedalus now on the TA.
The prize is mine.
Illusion!
So you still have more damage coming out on Emo, and he's really the only thing you can rely on now for IG. Fly on the CK just seems to be controlled every single team fight. So it's all up to Emo to get this DPS out.
That Courier's in a rough spot. He's using it to scout the pit, does get taken out. So, nice pickup for CIGNAL, I guess. Not the most amount of gold, but you do deny the ferrying capability from IG for a bit. Really surprised they had to use their Courier there. They have a TA. Probably the traps could come out.
The smoke, mid lane. Try and make something happen. There is a refresher orb actually now available on XM and a BKB on 1-2-3. They smoke up as well.
Allies disappear.
Inline Shadow to boot. IG. Just hanging around that mid lane. Two, three.
Radiant are scanning.
Smoke on Karka may break soon. But they seem to know. Ollie gonna get spotted, gets roared immediately, get rid of that position 5. He's just gone. He'll buy back. Now Fly tries to go into 1-2-3, but has no damage. The TA does, however, and does take him out. Still though, Eve going after JT. There's the Stampede being popped. It looks like they are not giving up this chase. James, he wants more. Fly tries to turn around, but has no damage. And meanwhile, Emo, I'm not sure what he was up to, but he's been left behind. At the very least, he is going to scout them out going into the Roshan pit. And now they realize Emo's still there. They want to chase him down. He'll blink away, and I don't believe they're going to be able to catch up. Though that Hawk is going to give more vision. Will not connect. They TP to the shrine. They really want this damn TA. Emo, though, going to blink again, and he wastes a hell of a lot of time. CIGNAL originally did want to go for the Roshan attempt, but they try for the TA kill. It will not pay off.
It's a bit of a shame. If they did get that kill on Evo, that would have been a guaranteed rush, or at least a buyback coming out from Evo to not give that rush for free. Still, though, it's a pretty favorable trade coming out here for CIGNAL. Do have that 1k advantage for themselves, 23-15. Oh.
Just the Hurricane Pike. Eve doesn't really take too much damage. He's perfectly fine. And so 43 minutes in, a 1k net worth lead for CIGNAL. We'll have a look at DOTA Plus, which is currently saying that 64% is the chance that CIGNAL will pull off this win.
It's a game of patience. The series really has been all about patience. A lot of games have really dragged on till late. Like, we have a refresh now on the Centaur. So you're going to have that... did you get a refresh? I saw a refresh pop out in someone.
No, he did.
Oh, there it is, yeah. No, he's just buying and selling it. Yeah, he was just playing around a bit. He does queue up the Ag. I believe he is going for the Ags instead. Okay, so you're gonna have that Ag Stampede now. A lot more control. That makes the pit much harder for CDEC, and just means you're not gonna be finding that instantaneous burst when that ultimate does come out, but they will go for the Roche pit.
Haste. Illusion.
Hold the Roshan for now. IG are just around that Roche pit. They want to try and go for some kills before they go for that. James, been on point with the arrows today. See if he can land another one to set up for his team.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Amplified.
45-minute balloons will come up. Both teams just going to go for those instead. Looks like IG will at least find 3 for 1, so they do get a bit more gold out of that.
You are starting to approach that point where Emo doesn't really have too much room left to itemize. He's going for that PKB next, but it does look like you've reached a peak of this TA. So you start to look at Fly, and he's just about an item off or two until he's completely slotted up as well. So we're at that point in the match where it's down to the sports and down to the initiation how these fights turn out. So you've got all the form in your cores. The Roche pit is going to be taken over by CDEC now, but there is some pressure in their bot tier 3.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Still the Roshan going to be gone. The pressure on the tier 3, I mean, it's there, but it's not that heavy from Karka. In fact, he gets punished straight away. 1, 2, 3, gets the roar off, pops the BKB, wants to claim an easy kill, but the Stampede is going to be there on Karka, and he's actually going to be able to get out of there. And IG now making a beeline towards the bot lane. Would be an easy pick off onto XM, but they won't try for it. They'll go through to the mid.
They could get the jump here.
XM. Right around, they go for the hoop stomp on the Mirana again. They just want James dead and he's gone. Eve already popped the BKB as well. XM trying to find somebody with his shivers. It looks like they might find Fly, but he's BKB TP, but no. 1, 2, 3 will refresh his roar.
You belong in the ground.
Does find the kill. With that CDEC down, I mean, he does have buyback available, so try and force that out if you are CDEC.
You're not going to be too scared of CDEC if the buyback does come out. You know Phantasm's down. That's a lot of his damage just taken away. They are going to be able to confidently take these mid-racks. But their bot tier... Oh, what? Emo is trying to go for tier 4s.
Oh, alright, fair enough. Emo's going for a base race. I don't blame him. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, there's a 3-man stun from Kark. Double hoof stop coming out from JT. They're going to try and fight this out. So bot lane, there is still some action as Ollie is going for a solo pick off onto James now. James going to be alright. Pops the Moonlight Shadow. Emo is going to go after the Razor, but he'll be able to get out.
James died.
Oh, James did die.
That's a dieback on the Mirana at the very least.
From a witch
They
doctor.
don't manage to find more objectives. Yeah, it's the Maledict. It's the Maledict.
Solo pick off
President.
from Ollie of all things. To die to.
I'm cheese. He has that cheese. Doesn't have buyback for 7 minutes. It's like doesn't come out.
And now IG, they smoke up. They realize they've got an opportunity. Straight through to that tier 2. IG, they want some pickoffs. They realize the Mirana is...
Radiant team pick.
Phoenix, very good in countering the Wyvern, just because if ever you do third skill that person, he's going to be taking a lot of magic damage.
And Treant Protector. Your Fire Spirits and Sunray can burn through his living armor.
Yeah.
I think it's also like a deny pick, maybe.
Yeah, but I don't think they'd be picking up the Wyvern just because, I mean the Phoenix just because they already have a Wyvern. But Wyvern is good in the sense that he is one of the better heroes in hitting the egg, just because of that Arctic Burn giving you that extra range. If only he had an Ogre in his team, then maybe he could solo that egg.
And an Aghanim Scepter too.
Right? The dream.
But yeah. Signal Ultra using a lot of time. I think Geek Fam getting the edge on them on the drafting stage.
Is this do we have a Cuckoo hero on Geek Fam yet or no?
No.
Okay.
He could play the Void, but he could play Ogre, but I would assume that that's going to be a position 5. We'll see here. I don't really agree with this Bristleback pick, just because it gets a Void. And a Phoenix. Phoenix is very good against strength, especially those with high
HP pools.
High HP pools.
We have seen a lot of teams try and abuse the stacks in the jungle, as that's kind of been a consistent theme so far in the series. And Bristleback, one of the few heroes
they could pick Timbersaw right here.
That's probably what they're thinking about.
It's good against Treant. Wyvern does shit against him. BB back. BB back.
I want my BB back. We didn't get our chilies.
I know.
Which I was actually happy about. I like these burritos quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I like Timbersaw pick for Geek Fam just because it's another hero that can do damage within the chrono. I mean, it's not the best, but you know.
Tiny's a little scary, but it's not the worst thing in the world, definitely. Like as far as being able to have a toss. Oh, they're gonna
that's one good way to deal with Bristleback. He needs a BKB.
Yeah, and you'll pretty much always guarantee get the Nether Toxin on top of someone inside of the chrono.
Yep. Ooh, Geek Fam looking like they're running away with the draft.
Signal Ultra really don't have much damage.
You still ban Timber?
Yeah, I think they should. It's not really a cuckoo hero, but I'm pretty sure he can play it. And their heroes cannot deal with this with Timbersaw. I don't know. I'm pretty. If I was in Signal Ultra shoes, I'm not really sure what to pick that can glue everything together, because it's gonna be a BB carry.
Yeah.
I think you can probably just ABBA here if you're Geek Fam and just like out sustain them, because I really don't think the Signal Ultra team has much damage.
Yeah.
They need crazy damage.
But I don't think Tiny can go mid against Viper. I think you need a mid laner.
No, I'm saying that Geek Fam take ABBA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, the way that Viper's being played now, he's not really that lane dominating kind of, like they don't up the poison attack.
Yeah, he
just push out and scales really fast. They respect the Rubik. Not sure why. I don't think Rubik would have been the pick here.
I guess the Nether Toxin break versus Void and Viper could be annoying.
Yeah, that could be true. And he did play a good Rubik, yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I still like ABBA or any other just like hero that has sustain.
Omni Knight, ABBA.
Yeah.
Work. But actually, those two, I don't think they do well against BB if it's a carry.
Okay.
Like it'll be better. Like I mean, it'll be good like mid to late game, but laning phase he could suffer a bit, especially because it's a 3 and pause 5. If he gets Arbor Venom, he can just get like whacked to death.
What about just like Brewmaster and just lift the Bristleback every fight?
That can work, but that hero is not a hero right now.
It's not a hero?
He got nerfed so hard.
Oh, it's sad.
About Underlord.
Underlord.
Firestorm underneath Chrono.
Yeah. And they ban Rubik, so that could be potential pick for them.
We'll find out here.
10 seconds.
Geek Fam.
I mean, Batrider's still pretty good.
It's the one hero we didn't talk about. We talked about a billion of them. It's like, we're going to go to this thing instead.
How does Centaur do against Bristleback?
I'm not sure.
Good answer.
I mean, Cuckoo plays well as that hero. When you're down when you're playing a long best of 5 series, you know.
Comfort
is the key.
Offlane Bristle.
Maybe it's a BB mid? Off-range Whistle. Okay.
So is this enough? Do you think Signal Ultra have put a draft out there that's going to let them get to the 5th game?
No.
No? Okay.
I mean, it's just...
Damn.
This Phoenix, I think it really screwed up a lot of their idea, you know?
Yeah. I will say, Van previously has not had any sets. He's got a bristleback set. Let's see if this
Maybe that's the key.
That's the key.
Wait, did you guys see if they banned his Undying?
No, they
I did
didn't.
not see.
Oh, why didn't they pick his Undying?
Why didn't they pick us on die? Is that something you thought you'd be saying 4 hours ago?
No, I did not.
Let me look on the past
Would have been
broadcast.
dope. I give Geek Fam
Dude, oh my god, and the Faceless Void time dilation versus Bristleback.
That's why I'm so shocked they picked it. Like, he can just easily Chrono Bristleback, Nether Toxin. Like, obviously they didn't see the Viper pick, but even regardless of the Viper, I think just Phoenix and Void will have enough damage between them to kill this Bristleback. Well, do or die.
It's elimination time for Signal Ultra.
I think that I really am curious what Nando does as far as his item build, because I think if Nando can like get crazy farmed, he needs to have like some really big items, you know?
He needs a lot. He needs BKB, Butterfly. I wouldn't even be shocked if he skips the Aghanims just because he needs BKB, Butterfly, Satanic. Now he needs to be able to survive this Chrono.
Right. Which, in a way, maybe you need the Aghanims to be able to do that with Satanic, like the lifesteal.
Yeah, Butterfly probably would help better, but...
Okay, yeah, that's a good call.
But yeah, I mean, it's... Ares on...
What? You told me it was Ares.
Ares, sorry. Ares on...
Winter Wyvern.
Has to do a lot this game. They do have a lot of defensive capabilities with OG and Curse, so they can nullify a lot of attacks during the team fight. So this Void's gonna be needing a BKB and a Manta just to be able to hit. And even though he does get out of OG, there's that Winter's Curse, which for me, I think this is the coolest ultimate in the game.
You think Winter's Curse is the coolest ult?
Yeah,
okay.
I think the concept behind it is very cool. Way better than Black Hole. Black Hole's overrated.
Cuckoo.